Hey everyone, it's 40k time today. Now in today's game, the Space Marine Salamanders have been outmaneuvered by the machinations of Iron Warrior Geomancy sorcerers. A cabal of Iron Warriors has surrounded an outpost of Salamanders and they are going to break out, but before they break out they will raze this base to the ground, leaving nothing but burning ash for the sons of Perturabo. Yo, we're back. Hello Dave.
Rich.
You've answered the call.
As always.
Well, I've sent the signal out, you just had to arrive, you didn't know what he was using, because I wanted to just, the new cards are out. I actually have them this time, so I'm not having to write the cards on my hand like the last game. And the Games Workshop also gave Chaos a new detachment. So give me an opportunity to paint up a new sorcerer, and you get to use one of my armies for a game.
Yeah, it's like a loot box, isn't it? You know, turn the house, what you got today? Oh, it's Salamanders. Okay.
Yeah, can't complain, can you really?
Sound, yeah.
Salamanders are cool. Iron Warriors are cool. You get to use them in the new cabal. And I get to use using the new asymmetric deployment, because you get to do some cool thematic looking games with that stuff. And we've got the challenger cards, which I really like. Since the last game, I think they're really cool. I love the idea of a catch-up mechanic, so you don't have to throw the towel in at turn 2, turn 3 because you're too far behind. You can always get you back into the game.
I love the new cards as well. The new just the new deck is great. There's very few you draw and you go, oh, I don't like this.
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, in the last game, because I didn't actually have them physically, me and Andy played fixed because it was easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas now we can actually draw the cards each turn, which I prefer because it means I like the secondary cards because they can sometimes tell a little story in that turn. Do you know what I mean? Of what's something that's going to happen.
Talking about sabotaging it, it's me and you. I'm going to have to sabotage something here.
I'm going to have to find something cool to sabotage. So let's get in, show off the lists and get into the game. Let's do it. Okay, here's my 2,000 points of Iron Warriors. Oh, you didn't see anything. Oh no, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. Right. Okay, Iron Warriors. Army rule, dark pacts. Whenever you shoot or fight, you choose to take a dark pact. Roll 2 dice. If you pass your leadership test, you're fine. If you fail it, you lose D3 mortal wounds. And then, regardless of whether you passed or failed, you still get the benefit. You either get lethal hits or you get sustained hits on your shooting or your melee attacks. Now, that's the army rule, and the detachment I'm using is the brand new one called Cabal of Chaos. Now, Iron Warriors, Cabals of Chaos, it doesn't make that much sense, does it? But when you think about it, especially if you go back to like 7th edition of Warhammer 40,000, they expanded out the psychic disciplines to be, was one called Technomancy. So there was Technomancy, there was Gyromancy. So I imagine that Iron Warriors would go more into the Technomancy and Gyromancy aspect of things, especially when it comes to ripping the founds out of fortresses. Well, then if you have a Psycho who can just literally rip the rock, rip the metal, the reinforcement out of fortifications, that makes sense to me. So that's the way I'm wrapping my head around it, especially when it comes to the Warpsmith and the enhancement that he's got as well. So the gist of this army that works with your dark packs as well, except what happens is if you are within range of a Demon Prince or a Psyker, you get different benefits in the shooting or the combat phase. If you're within range of a Psyker during the shooting phase, you gain what is it again? Let's have a look. Improve the strength characteristic arrangement. Right, you get +1 strength in the shooting phase if you're within 9 inches of a Psyker, which is kind of meh, really, when you think about it. But then you get +1 AP if you're near a Demon Prince when it comes to combat. But this detachment has some good enhancements, and it has some really good stratagems. It's got the really good version of advance and charge, the one where you pop it in the charge phase after advancing, so you could have multiple units advance and then play it on the unit that maybe's rolled quite high and has got a much more successful chance of actually getting a charge. It's got a really cool combo for healing units, which I'll tell you what, I'll go into the units, characters and enhancements now so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, my warlord for this game is Tiberian Broken Blade. He is a Chaos Sorcerer in Terminator armour, leading a block of 10 Terminators. He's got his Death Hex ability to put +1 AP on anything that shoots at the target. He does that at the start of the shooting phase. It's really, really powerful. He's got a sorcerer ability which makes him harder to kill. He's got a psychic ranged attack, and then because he's a psyker, he'll be boosting the strength of weapons in the shooting phase around him as well. So he's got all kinds of things going on for him. And then Terminators themselves, they get to reroll hits whenever they do a Dark Pact, so they'll be getting all kinds of buffs. And this is a 10-man block. You know me, I love my 10-man blocks of Terminators. And although the Land Raider is behind them, they can't fit in that. There's not enough butter in the world to squeeze those lads into that. So that's that combo. And then, seeing as I've just mentioned the Land Raider, we'll talk about the Warpsmith. Okay, next up is my Warpsmith. His name is Fendrax Iron Shaper. I know he's literally an Iron Shaper in this game because he's got his standard ability to heal vehicles. Like, he normally doesn't give him +1 to hit. He also has some debuff against enemy vehicles, which I always forget. But in this detachment, I've given him an enhancement that makes him a Psyker. So it's like, I imagine he's like a Technomancer. So he's like reshaping the metal, Iron Shaper, hence the name. And there's a stratagem to heal D3 +1 wounds to a unit, so he could heal D3 and D3 +1, so he could put 7 wounds back. So he will be the Land Raider and my Vindicator's best friend for this game. He gets his lone operative while he stood next to them as well, so he'll be standing next to them and healing them back up if they get damaged, and punching anyone to death who comes anywhere near them. Okay, next up is my Demon Prince. This is the Unmaker. Like I said, no one knows his real name. Anyone who did know his real name, he killed, because you have power over a demon if you know their real name. So he's a winged heretic Astartes Demon Prince with the Mark of Nurgle. He's got the Mark of Nurgle because of his backstory. He had to basically call upon Nurgle to actually kill basically a load of Death Corps of Krieg. His own chemical weapons weren't strong enough, so he had to call upon Nurgle, and now look at him. But he ascended to demonhood because of it. Now, he's got an enhancement called Infernal Avatar, which basically boosts his combat stats, which means with the Cabal ability as well of +1 AP, he ends up with like strength 10 AP -4 when he's in combat, which is insane. So he'd be slicing straight through Land Raiders and things like that, which is what Demon Princes should be doing, in my opinion. Stat lines were a bit weak. But yeah, he obviously will be boosting the AP of other units around him because of the Cabal rule, and there's a really cool stratagem in this detachment where you can basically put stealth on him and any unit within 6 inches of him as well in the shooting phase, which is awesome. Next up is a Master of Possession on his own. He can't join any units, he probably smells, so I don't have any possessed in my Iron Warriors, but I had this model and I painted him up anyway. He's still going to get the rule for the army is like within range of, you don't have to be part of the unit. So what I'm thinking about doing is just sticking him in this Rhino with these 5 Havocs. So the Havocs all armor Reaper chain cannons. They'll go up to strength 6, which against Dave's Salamanders might actually come in handy because he's got a lot of Gravis. He can jump in there, and then if needs be, he can run off, go off, do a secondary while they start blasting. This is a model that I've got sorted to battle ready for this game. He's a Chaos Sorcerer, which I had nearly done, and because obviously there's new attachments, give me the opportunity to pull my finger up and add a little bit more colour to him, get his base finished. So he at least looks the part. There's a few things still need painting on him, but he's a Chaos Sorcerer. He's got an enhancement called Something Blade, which gives his unit Lance in combat to all their combat attacks. Sorcerers also have a Psychic Attack, which, like I say, with it being like Geomancy, imagine like these fellas like attack you like Magneto, ripping girders out of the ground and stuff like that and throwing them at you. He also has another ability which, to be honest with you, escapes my mind at this point. The Whispers of Tzeentch are too strong, so I can't remember what it is. I'll bring it up in the game what the Sorcerer's ability actually is. But he's leading 10 Legionnaires, and they'll be in a Rhino as well. They've got the ability to reroll ones to wound in combat, or reroll all wounds if they're fighting over an objective. And they're tooled up to the teeth. They've got a heavy chain axe. They've got a power fist, plasma pistol, auto cannon, heavy bolter, icon, bunch of chain swords. Everyone knows Legionnaires are fantastic. And then they're going to be getting the boosts from the Dark Packs and from the Cabal as well. Interestingly, we checked, me and Andy, to see whether you get the Psychic keyword from the Balefire Tome, but you don't actually get that anymore from the upgrade for the squad, so there isn't one in there anyway. I've got my 5 Chaos Raptors, just because I love using them. I love the models that I've made for them. They're going to drop in Deep Strike, Melter Gun, some Salamanders face-off, see how they like getting hit with Melter Guns, or do some secondaries for me. 10 Cultists are here because they've got sticky objectives, good for them. We've got a Vindicator here because they're terrifying. They can shoot the main gun while in engagement range, and the main gun is absolutely shocking. So it wants to be for 185 points. Then last up, because of the points, I've got a Venom Crawler. Little dribbly fella, he's just going to be a bit of fire support, I think. Actually, one last thing before I go on to Dave's list. So Dave's here. Hi, Dave. What you'll notice who's not in this list, but there's two people who are not in this list who've had major buffs in the recent update, and that is 1, Vashtor himself, and 2, the Lord Discordant. The buffs kind of sucked, but Games Workshop now eventually buffed the stats. And I was just talking to Dave there before I went onto his army, that actually Vashtor's actually quite good in this list, because his ability is to now boost the strength of weapons by 2, and then if they were also next to a Psyker, they'd get the extra strength, so you're going to be putting +3 strength on top of weapons.
Strength 13, Forge Fiend.
Yeah, so strength 13, Forge Fiend. Yeah, that's... So it's not... But I didn't want to put him in this list because I want to focus on the Sorcerers, and, you know, Vashtor, you always feel like the Soul Forge War Pack, so... And I am working on a Forge Fiend and stuff like that, so I want to do another game using Vashtor and the Lord Discordant later, and just do the Psychers in this game. But... just food for thought for those people out there, Vashtor combined with this detachment might be quite spicy. Okay, Dave, you just seem to be taking control of different Space Marine chapters lately. It's Blood Angels one week, Templars the week after. Now you're taking charge of Salamanders. What's going on?
Well, you know, I woke up last night and you messaged me with, are you free tomorrow? Do you want to play a game? Just turn up, I'll sort the armies out. So you've sorted an army out for me?
Yeah, it's like a loot box. You don't know what you're going to get, do you?
Oh, let me subscribe to the Warhammer loot box, right?
Yeah, I shined the Warhammer symbol in the sky, and all you need to do is suit up.
Well, suit up, you know, bring your birthday presents, bring you some new cards for the new missions.
But it's all happening. It's all happening.
I'll play it there.
So this is my Salamander army, painted by Geordie Joe, and then I'm going over it slightly to rebase it and do things on it, and then add new units to the army. But one thing I'm wanting to do with some games going forward is I'd like to switch things up when it comes to the armies we're using. Either fight against my own armies or use the other lads' armies if they're okay with that. One thing that I'm quite fancy doing is I want to use Andy's Sisters of Battle, because the comments on that video were quite funny where people were ripping Andy's army to pieces because of how bad it was. So I was like, I feel like I'd want to have a go with the Sisters of Battle and see what I can do. Not that I'm any good, but just out of interest, I've never actually used Sisters of Battle. So I know I'm talking about Sisters of Battle here, where you got your Salamander army, but that's just something going forward to the channel I want to do.
Faith and Fire, mate. Faith and Fire.
Yeah. Well, these guys have got flamers, so that's like Sisters of Battle. But anyway, so this is my Salamander army. Dave, what's your army rule and what detachment? I think it's kind of obvious which detachment you've gone for with it being Salamanders, but talk us through it, mate.
I think you're just teasing me at this point, Rich. I'm always using Space Marine chapters that don't get the Oath of Moment +1 to wound, and you're like, I'll play this army, have +1 to wound again. You know you want to play this one again.
Oh, he's got +1 to wound.
So I'm Oath of Moment with +1 to wound.
Ooh,
spicy. And then, yes, 10 points in the chat if you've guessed what detachment I'm playing. It's the Firestorm Assault Force, because it's cool, it's thematic, and I need to let you use all your stratagems this game, mate. And I heard you've got a mortal wound saving stratagem.
Yes.
So I'm going to turn my flamethrowers into devastating wounds and let you roll some dice.
Beautiful. Right, tell you what, let's go into the units and enhancements. Okay, Warlord is
Andrax Agator, mate. He's gorgeous model painted by Johnny Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I saw he has a rule for reroll wound rolls, and then I remembered that episode of Secret Level with Blade Guard and thought, Blade Guard need a reroll the wound.
I should really give that a watch, that episode. I've
Okay.
heard it's quite good.
Comments keep telling us to watch it.
Yeah, people keep mentioning it in the comments. I don't know why. They're obsessed with it, I think. Honestly, guys, get over that episode of Secret Level with the Blade Guard and how cool it was. Right, so he's leading 6 of them, yeah?
6 Blade Guard, mate.
So they've got the combat stances, he allows them to reroll wounds as well.
Yep.
So you might as well always pick the defensive though.
Exactly.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah. And then he's got a damage-free hammer, if I remember correctly.
Damage 3 hammer, and it's strength 10. So I'm hoping to just come jumping out of a Land Raider Redeemer. And,
so they're in a Land Raider Redeemer. Whoa. You tease us with those Terminators, but it's actually the Blade Guard going in the Redeemer.
Yeah.
Because it's got the assault.
Got the assault ramps.
And it has absolutely terrifying flamethrowers, doesn't it, on the sides?
I think like D6 plus 3 shots each. Strength 6.
Damage 2. It's a damage 2. You just melt Space Marines, literally.
And I might make it devastating wounds as well.
Okay, next character. Now, this fella is just called the Anvil. Does he have any enhancements? Oh, you don't have any, do you?
What's the enhancement?
Yeah, you don't have any. You've got 995 points.
995. Well, 1995, but yeah, spot on. He's on with 3 Flamestorm Aggressors. He is going to be my Anvil. I'm going to just tank your, well, I don't know, some Terminators, maybe some Raptors with him, and hopefully just absolutely pick you up with the amount of attacks he gets by himself.
Yeah, okay. And then that's 3 Flamestorm Aggressors.
3 Flamestorm Aggressors, because I really like Twin Linked.
Yes, and they get +1 AP against the closest target.
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic. Right, next unit. Okay, who's this bunch of mad lads here, Dave?
Well, I was going to tease you a bit. You know, I put 5 Assault Terminators and a Terminator Chaplain in front of that Land Raider. I was like, ooh, we're going to put them in there. But no, I think they're going to be rapid ingressing rich.
Did you say Assault Terminators?
Assault Terminators? They look a bit... They don't look very Terminator, do you?
They are custom-made Assault Gravis troopers who we use the rules for Assault Terminators for, and they're led by a chaplain who's going to give them +1 to wound. What is the rule for Terminators? Oh, they've got the battle. You've got to take battle shock tests against them, haven't you?
Yeah.
If they charge you.
It's not great. But I did remember that Terminator Chaplains give you a folk feeling of playing against mortals. I'm getting flashbacks to last time I played you and you just shot me with one of the combi weapons.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'd like to roll some saves again.
Right, yeah, I'm just using my weapon. My Terminator's just got combi weapons. It's got combi bolters.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I think Joe did a great job with these.
I think look class, man.
I think look fantastic.
Really,
I've always
really
wanted combat Gravis suits anyway. They look wicked. Speedy boys, these units aren't actually together, but we'll just talk about them both at once.
Outriders are great, Rich. We all know this. I run Outriders all day, every week. With Flaming Storm, you get +1 strength if you're within 12 inches of your raid weapons.
Yeah.
So that metal gun could be a tasty little strength 10 punch.
Mm-hmm.
So just thought I'd give it a go. I don't play TVs normally, so see how it plays out. 60 points.
And then the bikers get +1 damage on the charge.
Strength and damage on the charge.
Strength and damage. Nice.
So with +1 wound as well, we're going to be hurting.
And this thing can shoot. If you shoot at them, that can shoot at you.
I think it's got a rule like that. Yeah. It's retaliation fire, hasn't it?
Yeah. While we're on this side, we'll stick on this side. So that's 5 intercessors.
When writing Space Marine list, first thing you do, open your list, put 5 sticky intercessors in there, and then move on with the rest of your list.
But because Salamanders, Sergeant's got a flame pistol and a thunder hammer.
Of course.
For Nocturne, baby. Stick on this side of the battlefield, on this side of the army.
Yeah. I've got a Redempted Dreadnought. I kind of go back and forth on these things. I actually really rate them. He did really well against you in the Death Guard game, so hopefully he can do something similar this game. And then the bane of my existence, the Hammer Strike. One day it will be good. I don't know if today will be the day, but it's got the best setup. +1 strength if I get close to you.
Yeah, it's much better actually in this attachment, getting its guns to go from strength 9 to 10. Yeah, very, very handy.
But we'll see.
If only Vashtor was here to boost it. Yeah, we've got ourselves a little Gravis cohort here.
I love Gravis armour, to be fair.
I do.
Really nice. So, 5 heavy intercessors, hopefully going to hold up some middle ground. They look cool. Genuinely really nice models. I really like the heavy bolter on him actually, and the heavy bolter on the Gravis ones looks really, really cool.
It does.
And then I've brought 2 3-man units of Eradicators for a bit of tank hunting action. I heard you can heal 7 wounds on a vehicle.
Yes.
So I think if I just shoot it with a Lord Melter, it will just die, right?
Yeah, you can't heal a puddle, can you?
Exactly. big brain play. I've also brought the, I believe they're called Inceptors.
Inceptors.
Yeah, with the plasma guns. I don't understand why those plasma guns are 3 damage. I don't think I ever will, but they're cool. I've not used them much, so give them a go.
It's because the other version of the guns, the heavy bolter looking things, are damage 2. So maybe that's why they made them damage 3.
Suppose.
So then you've got the very, very cool Primaris.
Love that model. Is it sad that I kind of want one of my vehicles to die next to him, so he gets his 7 attacks in his blinding rage?
Oh, he gets his techno rage, doesn't he?
Yeah. But he gets blown up when he's near a vehicle.
Yeah.
He can give +1 to hit on a vehicle if he heals it.
He's just copying my Warpsmith.
I am just copying your Warpsmith. I was like, Rich, can I look at your homework? But I won't make it obvious.
Okay, so the new cards are here. So we're going to have a go at this asymmetric war, but we're not using the twist cards because it's already bonkers enough with the asymmetric mission and the asymmetric deployment. So we're playing denied resources. Like I say, the Salamanders, like, yeah, we're falling back, but you ain't getting nothing. You know what I mean? They're going to burn everything down before they leave, melt a lot. So basically what happens is, defender, that's Dave Salamanders, start of his turn, he picks an objective marker on the board, so that objective, if he controls it by the end of my next turn, it is denied and removed, as in the Salamanders have burnt it down, destroyed it, left it as ash, and then Dave scores points for that. And I can't no longer score points for it. And we're playing the asymmetric deployment called Tip of the Spear. So as you look at the battlefield, you're coming in from this side with the entrance of the base type of thing. Iron Warriors punching their way through. Now, one thing I will let you in on is we were going to play Breakout instead, but because I was setting up the terrain and I didn't have the cards at the time, putting the units all in the centre with my units either side would either lead to Dave getting turn 1 and having a very easy charge, or me getting turn 1 and it being an absolute shooting gallery because of how I set the terrain up. So with it being both the short board edges, there's a lot more cover in the way instead, so it shouldn't be too bad. This is the problem when you play games when you're not just using a ton of disgusting MDF horrible terrain that makes me sick to my stomach. So that's where we're at, so we're going to crack on deploying our armies now. Okay, turn 1 for the Salamanders. Dave's got 1 command point, he's drawn a tempting target, that's where I pick a no man's land objective, and if Dave controls it he gets 5 victory points, nice and easy, or is it? And then extend battle lines is also nick. Oh wait, that's have your home and a midfield objective, yeah? Yeah. Alright, so that's basically, they both work perfectly. Perfect cards to get turn 1 if you feel like doing a bit of a suicide charge, yeah?
Do you know what he's right about, mate?
So speaking of that, what's the ATV doing?
It's almost like, mate, you pointed at a tempting target, so he went, you're right, that is a good target.
Yeah, bro.
Put his Fast and the Furious Vin Diesel soundtrack on, the knight was putting on a 6, flew around that corner, took the objective because the cultists aren't quite in range.
No, well, we figured that the way the deployment works is that objective is just out of range and you have to move to it.
Which makes sense.
Makes sense as a no man's land objective, but it's not very clear on the card, because why would GW make things clear, do you know what I mean?
I mean, it's only been a day, mate,
Yeah. They should put measurements from, like, deployment zones as well, when it's
just
like...
Just put the big circles out.
Yes.
But, yeah, so he's moved up. He single-handedly just scored me both secondaries, so extending tempting.
So he's got your 9 points,
He's got 9 points, and then hopefully, with Orthamont on that Vindicator, he might be able to pick up Vindicator as well.
But best of luck to him, the man of the match in the first turn for the ATV if he does that.
Everything else has just kind of moseyed on up.
Yeah.
Originally, I was going to be boring and have the intercessors get rid of that objective turn 1, or at least try to. Mm-hmm. But after you said some sweet talk and some sweet words, you were correct. I'm going to bang you some TV.
So this is objective. The radar dish is nominated for destruction. If I haven't stopped them controlling that objective by the end of my turn, then that objective is burnt down.
Demo charges everywhere.
Yeah, so we've got, looks like a little bit of long range shooting, but what's more important is that ATV trying to pop my Vindicator, which we do not want to happen, so I'm popping smoke.
Understandable, yeah.
Smoke launch is activated. I was painting the sorcerer before the game, by the way. So, take it away, Dave. You're going to hit it on 4s with rerolls.
4s with rerolls, mate.
Will the smoke work?
So, multi-melters. Hit them both.
No, the smoke does nothing.
Strength 9 normally, but we're up to 10 inches because you're within 12 inches.
I'm sure they're toughness 11, aren't the Vindicators?
They are, just to mess with me. So, strength 9 up to 10, so it's 5s, but off moment.
You've got the boosted off moment. My goodness, these are I need you to fluff your dice rolls up.
4s.
Oh, cheers. One gets through, one doesn't.
I think, Rich, I'm going to spend my CP on that wind roll, you know.
Alright, okay.
Give it a second go, give it well.
Yeah, where you rolling it? No one knows where he's rolling his dice. Alright, fluffed it anyway.
One save, mate.
-4, so for 2 plus save, so 6.
Get cover.
Oh, I get cover because I pop smoke, so 5 or 6. Iron Warriors. Iron Warrior, baby. Iron within, iron without. Go over all of these bolt gun shots from all of these Space Marines here, and I'll let you know if they did anything. These Space Marines over here gunned down 5 cultists out of the tree. And then over this side of the battlefield, we've got the Redemptor Dread. He sees some traitors, so that plasma cannon's winding up. Rhino is about to get it.
It's hazardous as well, Rich. But
Oh, you're overcharging it, oh baby.
Always. 5.
Yes.
3s.
Yes.
Just 1.
Okay.
And then I think it's only strength 9, so 4s.
4s, yeah.
Oh, 3, mate. You get cover.
-3, so -2, so 5s.
Yep.
Takes 9 damage. Oof, it's got a wound remaining on the Rhino. Oof.
You can heal now.
Hey! Okay, at the end of Dave's turn 1 with the Salamanders, as you can see, I've added on the C now when I'm writing down the scores, because that's the challenger points are separate to the primary and secondary. So Dave did 9 points secondaries because you completed the tempting target. He did extend battle lines, so they're both done. 9 in total. It's over to Iron Warriors turn 1. Okay, turn 1 for the Iron Warriors. I drew Defend Stronghold. You can't do it turn 1. Then I drew this new card called Display of Might. That's to get more models into the mid-board, no man's land, than your opponent does, but you can't do it turn 1. So end up with no prisoners, that's kill people. Extend battle lines, that's have your home objective, and get one in no man's land. Same thing Dave's just had, which I've done on 2 fronts. So Demon Prince, Rhino, Venom Crawler, Cultists, Vindicator have all jumped onto this objective, and it's time to unalive that ATV. Land Raider's popped out. I don't have my CP anymore because my Warpsmith used the stratagem to heal D3 +1 wounds to the Rhino, and I rolled a 3, so we're up to healed 4, and then the Rhino healed next one because that's the Rhino rule. So it's back up to 6 wounds remaining on the Rhino. Pretty happy with that. So it's now time to do some shooting and get my funky buffs from Dark Packs and from Psychers. Start off the shooting phase with a Dark Pact from my Venom Crawler to get sustained hits. He failed, he takes some wounds, it's all good. It's not good, he took 3 mortal wounds. But he gets 12 shots with sustained hits, they better make them count. Volley, hitting on freeze. Wait, freeze to wound. These dice are letting me down. 3 at -1. It's got a 3-up save, mate. It is not a Terminator. 2 damage.
6 2. Yeah. 6 remaining.
Yeah, the Demon Prince will fire. He's not doing a Dark Pact or anything like that. He's not interested. He hit twice. His strength 5, 4s. Yeah, that's 2 at -1, damage 2. So he takes another 2 damage off it, so it's half dead. The Cultists might as well shoot. They're 5 auto pistols. 2 hits, wounded on 5s and 6s. It's another armour save for it. Yeah, so it's down to 3. See if I can pop it with the Rhino. Okay, yeah, the Rhino's going to try and take out the ATV. The ATV will get cover, but we're not interested about that because I'm firing Gatling guns anyway. So, Dark Pact for sustained hits. Yeah, I get it. So I'll get my dice for my Gatling guns, pop it up the top. These have got the sorcerer buff, so the strength 6s now, so wound on freeze, which is good. But need to hit first, freeze to hit, and 6s are sustained. Build me this. Armour saves.
Easy, mate. I'm dead.
It's dead. The Gatling guns take out the ATV. I'll teach you for scoring so many points turn 1, you little scumbag. That frees up the Vindicator now. It's Vindication time on those heavy intercessors trying to destroy the radar building. We need that. It's got information the Iron Warriors need.
I think I'm going to Armour of Contempt that, Rich.
You're going to Armour of Contempt?
Yes.
Oh, right, like that is it. Like that is it. Right, well, I see your Armour of Contempt and I raise you a Dark Pact.
Yeah.
Fancy. See the way the dice rolled out? It was clever. Funnily enough, I picked Sustained Hits with my Dark Pact. So it's going to be D6 plus 4 shots. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
So it's 5 shots. Just roll 5 sixes. No, well, not bad. I got 2 extra hits, and it hits on 2s because of the
Tech Marine buff?
the Tech Marine buff.
Sorry, Warpsmith.
Warpsmith, yeah. Evil Tech Marine. These wound on 2s, funnily enough, because strength 15. That is 6 at -3, but you've got cover and you've got Armour of Contempt, so it's only -1, so you're on 4s.
4s. Don't be though, Rich. You only killed 4.
No, they're damage D6, aren't they?
Oh, I know, but you're not going to roll 1 to 2, right?
We'll see. So, right, the first, these intercessors got 3 wounds each, sort of half fluff these dice rolls up. So the first intercessor is died. Is died?
Has died.
I cannot speak good England. The second one is died. The third one is live. Is died. So that's 3 of them taken out by the Vindicator shot, and half that corner of that building's been blown off. Havoc gets 6 shots. Yep. One goes out because I rolled a 6. This will be strength 6 now, and your toughness 6. So have yourself some 4s, 2 4s. Damage 1.
2 save.
So it's 2 save.
Good.
Yeah. They're unyielding in the face of the foe. That is the name of their rule. 1 shot from a combi weapon, which missed. Okie dokes. Well, my Land Raider was going to go for Land Raider. A bit of Land Raider on Land Raider action. Oh, am I going to... There's 2 of them.
Contempt has fallen off now. Because it's only once per... It's only once...
Oh, so you picked... Yeah, you tagged...
That was the one thing shooting at them, yes.
You have Contempt for Vindicators. Let me have a little think. Is it going to be Land Raider versus Land Raider action, or do I stop him from destroying that objective? 2 seconds. I'm going to go for getting rid of the last 2 intercessors if I can.
Those bikes are still in 3. They're still controlling the objective as well.
Yeah, but they aren't... Wait. Are they? Oh, so they're not the action... So it's not a unit destroying it.
It's not an action.
Just as long as you control it.
Pick an objective, you have to control it until you start.
Well, it gets me no prisoners anyway, doesn't it?
It does get you no prisoners, yeah.
So, right, don't worry, that's annoying.
I thought I'd try and save that before you fire the last cans at them just to make sure.
I'll get rid of them, gets me no prisoners.
Yeah, cool.
First things first, sustained hits, Dark Pact for the Land Raider. Yeah, did it. So have yourself some las cannons, sir. Freem.
Oh.
That is 5 las cannon hits.
What strength those last cannons, Rich?
Those are 13.
13?
Strength 13. Skaven would love it. So that's -3, but you're in a building, so -2.
5. You vaporise the 2 of them, or do you?
No, the damage D6 plus 1, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the first one, he
Vaporised.
deaded him, and then I deaded the other one. And the rest of the shots just shoot their corpses. Okay, I've just chemical warfare Dave out of the room because he's I'm still going for Death Guard tactics in here. If you know, you know. Last bit of shooting for the turn. This Rhino, it's going to Dark Pact and it's going to try and take out as many of those intercessors in the trees as it can. Dark Pact. It failed. Oh no! It takes 2 mortal wounds. It doesn't matter. And I'll let you know how its shooting got on against those intercessors. I took 2 wounds off itself and took out 2 intercessors in those trees there next to containers. So that's all my shooting done with. I don't have any charges. So that's the end of Iron Warriors turn 1. Let's do the scores. For the keen-eyed amongst you, you might have spotted that I was writing Dave's score under my own name.
Best bit scoring points, mate.
So I've sorted it out right now. Now Dave's 9 points is on this side and my 8 points is on this side because I did No prisoners for 2 units. It gets me 4 points, 2 points per unit. And then I did extend battle lines for 4 points, so they're both done. Get a CP going into Dave's turn 2, and that objective marker has been removed because it was Dave still controls it with the bikers, which means it's gone, which means Dave will get 7 victory points for that objective. It's now Salamanders turn 2. Okay, turn 2 for the Salamanders. You drew Colour Horde, which has changed, but you still can't do it. And also, hang on, let's talk about this card. Here we are again, another season of 40k with the Colour Horde card.
It is better than it was.
What is it talking about when it says 13 plus? Does it mean wounds? Because that makes sense to me. Because, for instance, 13 plus would be 5 Space Marines plus a lieutenant or a captain. Yeah?
But that's not a horde. That's just 5.
It's not really a horde. It's a horde of wounds.
It's a horde of wounds, yeah.
It means you could get, 5 heavy intercessors could count. But why 13 if it's not that? Why is it 13 models? What units in this game are 13 plus? Is it so it doesn't count like 10 Plague Marines plus 2 characters?
Yeah, I think.
Why would they exclude that though? That's so hard to kill. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, it feels bad because I feel like now it might as well have just said on the card.
Discard this card when drawn.
No. If you're playing against Orcs, Tyranids, Necrons, use this card.
Yeah, put this card in the deck.
Yeah, if you're playing against Space Marines, put this card in the bin.
So, here we go. Colour Horde. Get lost. You're a stupid card, and you're still a stupid card. What is not a stupid card is Bring It Down. That just means kill vehicles. That's been changed as well,
yep.
But it's this. It means you can't score as many points of it.
Yeah, I'm not going to kill.
You can only get
vehicles.
You can only get 4 points of it when you're playing what's it called, tactical, which is what we're doing. Yeah? You only get 4 points of it. Area denial. You have to get people in the centre of the board, same as before.
Yep.
If it's got 2 versions, but you're going for the big version, the 5 points. Yeah.
Go big, go home.
Yeah. Tell me what's happening, Dave.
We brought the hammer strike into a rhino.
To strike as like a hammer.
To strike a hammer. I'm hoping it doesn't do what it normally does. Miss everything and
bounce. Well, it's got strength 10
it's
now.
Strength 10. It should kill you.
Yeah.
Keyword should.
Yeah.
Dreadnought's walked up to support his brethren, who are now going to burn this objective.
Yeah, they're now setting about that one. Yeah.
We're leaving nothing for you, Rich. We're burning everything away. The Redeemers moved up, and I was like, I should probably get my blokes out. And I was like, no. I'll deep strike some Terminators down.
In front as if they got out.
Yeah, I'm just messing with people. Everyone thinks inside. They're like, don't worry, lads. That Land Raider's empty now. We can go and get it. And all of a sudden, load more blokes fall.
Yeah. So either one of them can get your area denial, can't they?
Correct.
Because obviously, if you fluff up your charge roll,
we're going to go for a 9 on the Vindicator. If it fails, the Terminators get the area denial. If they get it, awesome. The Redeemer gets the area denial instead.
And then over here, you've got your bikers. They just want. I think they've got places to be after this game, haven't they? So they're just trying to get themselves out of here.
Oh, the cultists pinged a wound off the ATV, so the bikes have gone in for vengeance of shooting our friend, will you?
Vengeance.
And then we're going to try. He's got 6 wounds left, Rich, so we've auto-momented him.
Yep.
The bikes are going to try and pull down the Venom Crawler.
Yep. Let's see how it goes. Right, shooting phase for the Salamanders. One thing I need to interject with before we get on with Dave's shooting phase, you'll notice that the Master of Possession is now out of the Rhino because I did not realise that Demon Princes are not Psychers anymore.
We both thought this, didn't we?
Yeah, we both thought they were Psychers because I think they've always been Psychers, but now they.
It's not the call one, obviously, but
the call one isn't, obviously.
Yeah.
But Demon Princes aren't Psychers.
You can't even make it a Psyker, giving it Marcus Inch.
Even Marcus Inch doesn't make him a Psyker. What? I assume that the Psychers in the Thousand Suns Codex.
I'd hope so.
But because of that, it means my buffs weren't going off on my units around this side because I thought they were getting it off the Demon Prince. Obviously, he gives them the combat one. So that's why this plebed's here, just to help. So he just got out. He's not part of the Havocs. He's just riding in there with them. They don't even like him. They were all the Havocs were on one side of the Rhino and he was on the other. So he got out and I got my buffs. So he might end up getting shot. Who cares? It's Master Possession. They're a bit pants. Dave, you may continue with your shooting phase.
Thanks, Rich.
So these bolters, see if they can gun down all my cultists. No.
So this is what you get to shoot the ATV. Drop one there, mate.
Yep.
Within 12 inches, so +1 strength on those guns that are already running on 3s.
Yep, still 3s.
Twin linked. 5.
5 6s. They're all dead. Cultists are gone. Ah, we had so much to live for. Next up, hammer strike. Striking like a hammer against the rhino. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing no defensive strats. I was contemplating doing the stealth one round here, but what's the point? I'm not going to bother. Just going to keep my CP, I think, do some offensive strats.
Melter Rich.
Ooh.
Melter Destroyer.
Melter Destroyer.
Hits all 3.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Wounds on freeze.
Wounds on 3 because of the attachment roll. It wounds 2.
They're both straight through.
Straight through. Big numbers.
So it doesn't even matter what you roll.
Nah, it's only 10 damage.
It matters if I roll a 6 though. I did not. I have 11 crew. 2 seconds. Okay, so the Legionnaires have jumped out of the rhino. There's one of them was killed and one was injured. And now I went and checked what the sorcerer actually does. He's got basically, whenever you target the unit, you might want to hit. And he also, if he hits anyone with his psychic attacks, you have to take a leadership test. And if you fail, you take D3 mortal wounds called the Gift of Chaos. But they are about to get the gift of Redemptor Dreadnought to the face. So I am going to play, because I've already got -1 to hit from Prescience, I am going to do go to ground for my 1 remaining CP. So I've got the benefit of cover, and then the Dreadnought is going to let rip, as I have been doing with my ass most of the day.
It's been savage in here.
Yeah.
Minigun is 4s then, because you -1 hit.
Yep. Did it make a difference? It did not. So far, not so good.
3s.
Yes.
Ooh, that and then. Saves me.
Go to ground doesn't benefit me against that, so it's just freeze, yeah?
Yeah.
So basically 2 ones go through, so it's a Legionnaire gone, and another one injured.
I'm trying to just kill one mate here.
You got your nipple bolt guns?
Yeah. I'm not in the rapid fire range, so it's with those. Hit 1.
Yeah.
Wound.
Yeah. You got him.
There we go.
So that's 2 down so far, and now you can let rip with your damage 2 weapons. The missile?
Overcharge.
This is the plasma cannon, yeah?
Overcharge plasma cannon, up to
Yep.
3, and fire 5 shots.
6.
Oh, you blast, don't we?
Yeah. You rolled your hazardous for the last turn as well.
I did, yeah. 4s. Those.
Let's go to ground. This Prescience is not helping so far.
2s. Just the 2, mate.
Minus.
3, but down to 2 because you've got cover.
So 5s and 6s? No, so you blast 2 more, so that's 4 gone from the Legionnaires so far.
And missile pod finally. 3 shots.
Uh-oh. Go on, Prescience, do something.
4s.
Do something, Prescience. Nope, no, Prescience does nothing.
Another save.
Yeah, -1 board, I've got cover, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so I lose 4 Legionnaires from the squad, so that's 5 in total gone. But I do have the healing ability next turn, which I'll have to pop, I think. I've just reminded Dave that the intercessors, although they're destroying that objective, it's not actually an action or anything, so you can still shoot. And that Tech Marine has his cool shoulder mount, like Predator style cannon on his shoulder. It's called a Forge Bolter, so they might as well see what they can do to the Legionnaires as well.
So these are assault and heavy. And I think I have double shots, don't I?
So you should have 8 shots because the leader's got a flame pistol. So you should have 8 shots.
Right.
So 8 shots.
2s because it's heavy, but
Yeah,
-1
yes.
because of 3s. Ooh, that finally came in touch now.
Yes, it stopped a single.
It
Stopped a single bolt around from hitting one of my dudes. Yes.
2 mate.
2 free ups. But I can't roll dice, so there's another Legionnaire taken out. Then the Forge Bolter comes in.
Yeah. I have no idea what the stat is at the minute. Sorry. Apologies.
Just roll 3 dice as a heavy bolter.
It's literally heavy water, isn't it?
Just doesn't have sustained hits.
3, sorry. Hits 2. Drop 1 because of your Prescience.
Hey, you saw it coming.
1 save.
Yeah. Right, so there's another Legionnaire gone. Demon, who's it shooting at, Dave?
I think we're going to go for that Vindicator, mate. It's just outside of 12, unfortunately.
What does that mean?
I mean, I can't set fire to you. What a shame.
Oh, right, okay. But you could just, so it's just your assault cannons.
Assault cannons and multi-melter. So.
Oh, right, yeah.
Multi-melter hits both.
Yes.
And then we're looking for 5s. Nothing.
Assault cannon, it's 6 shots twin linked, yeah?
Yeah, and you get 2 of them, don't you?
2 what?
Oh, sorry, ignore me. I'm stupid, Richard, there.
It's okay.
3s. For whatever reason, I thought the assault cannons were on the side of my tank, not the flamestorm cannons.
No, that's not correct.
6s per twin linked. I'll pick them all up and have a go with the go.
Yeah, the dev wounds as well aren't the 36s is straight through.
1.
So it's a wound off the Vindicator. No. Yeah, so we finally found out how many wounds the Vindicator has. They have 11 apparently. So there we go. It's over to charge phase. Are you rolling for well, you got two easy ones. You're rolling for the difficult one first.
Let's go with the big one first.
So what, they need a 9 to reach the Vindicator, yeah?
Chaplain and Core need a 9.
Okay.
Nope.
Are you CPing it, or are you happy with staying where you are? What's happening?
Twisting my arm.
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, he's took the bait. He's took the bait. Well, to be fair, it might go really badly for me if you make this.
No.
No, you have not made it. Right, so they...
And then the bikes.
And the bikes are just going to go into the Venom Crawler.
Yeah. 8.
Okay, they make it, funnily enough. Bikers are charged in. They've got +1, what's that?
Plus strength, +1 damage. Both one is going to be +1 to wound.
Ooh.
And 4 rerolls to hit. So.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
3s, 4 rerolls, Rich.
Yeah.
Dice fits in here. Still miss one.
Okay.
Strength 5.
Toughness 9, so it'll be 5 plus 1 wound, 4s.
4s. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. AP -1. And 2 damage.
Okay. 4+ saves. I need to make quite a few. So that's him dead. That's just 6 damage. He had 6 wounds remaining. I don't have any CP. He is vanquished by the bikers. Does he explode? That would not be great. He did not explode. He just collapsed. Okay, end of Salamanders turn 2. Dave's done 9 points on secondaries and he got his 7 points on his primary for destroying that objective. And you're well on your way to doing the other one as well. So you got bring it down for 4 points, yeah? And then you got 5 points on area now because you are in the centre of the battlefield with 2 units. So it's over to Iron Warriors turn 2. Okay, turn 2 for the Iron Warriors. I've drawn recover assets. That's the same as it was last mission deck. It's do an action in... Is it still an action?
It's still an action.
Still an action. You do it in your own deployment zone, the mid board, and the enemy deployment zone. And then defend stronghold is keep hold of your objective until the end of your opponent's next turn. So that's that one with Land Raider parked on top of it.
Recover finishes at the end of your turn now, though, Rich.
Recover now finishes at the end of my own turn instead of your opponent's turn, so it's much harder to stop. Well, you can't really stop it, can you? Unless you do like a really good Overwatch, which you have done in Overwatch. But we'll go over that in a second. So, Master of Possession, he's run back into my deployment zone to start doing recover assets. The Rhino that he was in earlier has driven to the mid board to do recover assets in the middle. He dropped off the Havocs who were initiating decimation protocols to get rid of these bikers. I'm sure the Demon Prince will be able to sort them out afterwards. We've got my big guns versus Dave's big guns right in the centre. Let's bring it on. I used my 1 CP to heal my Legionnaires, and when you do that stratagem onto a battle line, you get D3 models back, and I roll a 3, so I got 3 Legionnaires back. So I'll probably just try and shoot down and then chop up this hammer strike. So for doing the rear of the board, my Raptors have dropped in. They're in here. They're doing recover assets in Dave's deployment zone, and then I brought in my Chaos Terminators behind the Redemptor, behind the Aggressors, and behind the Intercessors. Dave overwatched for free with the captain's ability on the Aggressors, and he rolled really well actually. He took 5 wounds off Terminators, killing 1 and putting 1 down to 1 wound remaining. But now it is the Iron Warriors shooting phase. Let's do it. Shooting phase, Demon Prince will fire at the bikes first. He's hit 3 times, I believe he's Blister Skill 2+. And he's wounded twice, AP -1, damage 2. So he kills a biker with his wrist cannon, and then next up will be the Havocs. So Dark Pact for them, just because it's fun. Yes, I'm not overcharging the plasma guns, so I'll start with him first. He got, obviously going for a sustained hit, so 3 hits from the plasma gun, wounds on 3s, just 2 at -2.
I mean, 2 if you go with that,
it takes a wound off a biker. Yep. Now 4 chain cannons. Okay, Reaper chain cannons. Here's 4 of them. Bam. Yeah, the wound rolls for the Reaper chain cannons. There was a lot of hits there, and these are wound on 3s because of strength 6 because of this detachment I am using. It's a thing that I can do. Oh, Lord. That's 20 armor saves for the Salamanders. Is that 18?
18. I'll do that. Any mines?
No.
No. 3s. And then some passes. I've got 2 on it. And then I'll pick the squad up.
They are torn to shreds by the Reaper chain cannons. Yeah, big guns never tire. Let's see how the Terminators do against full payload from a Vindicator. First up, sustained hits, dark pack. Oh, crumbs. Oh, crumbs. It's down to 7 wounds on the Vindicator. Whoop. See, where I roll a 1 from his shots again. Observe, I rolled a 2. Great. So that's +3. You've got a blast, so +4, so 6 shots. Right, these all better be 6s after that. I'll take that. So it's a full house.
Yep.
Wound on 2s.
Yep.
5 invulnerable saves for the squad mate. Get those shields up, boys.
4s. We've got 2 of them, dude.
2. Okay, so you got 3 wounds each though. So
4 wounds.
oh, there's the shield ones, aren't there? Yeah. So first shell kills him. Second shell, no. Does it? There, you didn't even kill the second one. So 1 goes down and 1 has got 1 health remaining. I've got a combi weapon. Hit once. Didn't wound him because I'm strength 4. So see if they haven't launched it.
Strength 5.
Oh yeah, because I.
Within psychic range.
Why? Yeah, thank you very much, mate. There you go. There's a 2-up armor save. Oh, I got him as well. Got him. Thanks for that, Dave. The Havoc launcher. 2 shots. Brilliant. 1 hit.
Yep.
Did nothing. Right.
Sweet.
So the Vindicator got 2 Terminators. Not great. So, I'm dropping dice everywhere. I'm like playing Andy. Next up, the Land Raider. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my las cannons into the other Land Raider, and then its other guns, Terminators. First up for the Land Raider versus the Land Raider. Have a dark pack for sustained hits. Bang! I've done it. Did not fail. Excellent. Good start. Right. Soul Shatter las cannons. They all hit because of the boost from the Warp Smith to give +1 hit.
Hang on, you're cheating. You can't have strength 13 las cannons, do you?
I can.
Oh.
Observe. Hey, that one wounded.
Damn it.
You've got cover, so 4s.
Yeah.
How dare you? There, let's forget about that and move on. Heavy bolters at the Terminators. That is 4 hits. Sorry, 3 hits.
No.
Oh wait, yeah, because I've got +1. Thank you very much. These now strength 6 or 3s. And it's a twin linked gun. Doesn't matter. Still 3 at minus. It's like playing Andy.
I know, right? You pop a Terminator now.
I pop a Terminator. Goodbye, good sir. Last up, I've got a 1-shot. No, sorry, got a Havoc launcher. Gets. It wasn't blast, so just 3 shots. 1 hit. Didn't do anything. And I've got 1 final shot from the combi weapon on the top, which hits because +1, and didn't do anything. That's pretty much everyone on this side of the battlefield done. All I've got. Oh wait, I say all I've got. I've got my Terminators. Oh, I didn't do my Death Hex thing. I'm supposed to do it at the beginning of the phase, but it's happening on the other side of the battlefield. It's going to have nothing to do with anything over here. These Legionnaires are just all going to shoot into the Hammer Strike. Yeah, let's crack on. Rolled off camera because there was that many guns going off on it. Just the heavy weapons and the sorcerer managed to take out the hammer strikes. That's now done. Now we're going to go over that. Well, the Raptors aren't actually doing it, they're doing an action. So it's just the Terminators and their Death Hex. I'll go around that side of the board and have a little think what I need to do. This side of the battlefield, the Death Hex has gone off. I've rolled for it and it's gone off on the Redemptor. Now Dave's got 1 command point left over there, which couldn't easily counter that with a Armour of Contempt. But I'm still going to go for the Redemptor rather than the Aggressors. Yes, the Aggressors could turn on and flame me again. I could overwatch him, which is brutal from Terminators. But the rumours are saying that they're going to be changing that, so you can't do re-rolls and stuff on Overwatch. Games Workshop does not like you being able to do stuff in your opponent's turn, apparently, in 40k. So, but if they go that way, then that leaves my Legionnaires alright. So that's fine by me. So I'm just going to try and chip wounds off that Redemptor with my Terminators. So let's do it. First things first, though, we need to make a Dark Pact, which I passed. I'm going to go for lethal hits, I think. because I'm using combi bolters, aren't I?
Do you want to go to stage, just pile a billion dice in?
And then not wound.
And then not wound at all.
Yeah. Although I've got strength 5, so I'll be wounding him on. No, it'll be still 6 still. Yeah, so it's definitely lethal hits. I'm going to roll a zillion dice here. Let's do it. So Tiberian, my Chaos Sorcerer, he's going to go for. Are you armor contemplated by any chance?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I need to save the CP, mate.
Oh, you need to save the CP. He's got something planned. I'm worried. First up, D6 shots. I'm going to do the focused Witchfire version, so that's going to be D6 shots hitting on freeze. So he's hitting freeze. That's 2 lethals and a hit.
Yep.
Oh, come here. That didn't wound. Okay, so that is AP -3 now because of the. It's AP -2, but it's focused and it's got the Death Hex.
Cool. So 5. Fails them both.
That is 2d3 damage.
-1 though because of.
Yes. So that would be 1, and then that would be 2. So 3 damage off the Redemptor so far from the Sorcerer, and then does his head explode? No, it does not. Next up, the Reapers. Because the Terminator did a Dark Pact, they can re-roll hit rolls. So 6s, ideally. Do I fish? No, I don't want to fish because I can get devastating wounds on these. Right, so that's 2 auto wounds, and then 2 go back in anyway because they've got sustained hits. That's pretty good so far from the Reapers. Yep. So the strength sets. That's.
That's they have, because it's +1.
Yep. So that's a devastating wound and 5 armor saves at -2.
How come you didn't just go sustained if they've got lethal sustained? How come you just reroll everything? If they've already got sustained anyway? Because you have lethal and sustained anyway, so you 6 you get, you just put them back in.
Yeah, but I rolled quite well.
I suppose. -1 these, aren't they?
-2 now.
-2, cool. I fail
2,
2,
and then a dev.
Dev wound, so those 3.
So what's he down to?
Down to 6, man.
Alright, now it's time to pepper him with lots. Oh wait, sorry, I'll do the Sorcerer's combi weapon because he's got a combi weapon. He hits once, I think. I get a reroll on the hit, which hit as well. Yep. Roll that again. That didn't do anything. Right, nope. So the Sorcerer's done, now the combi weapons. Yeah, this is the combi bolters. These will be fishing for 6s, however. Observe. Again, brag. 9 auto wounds, and then these are only going to wound on a 6 because they're only strength 5 and it's toughness 10 Redemptor. Nothing, see, so only wounds I got through were from the lethals, so that's 9 armor saves, but 9 free ups. Got 6 wounds remaining. Will it live?
1, 2,
Nearly
3,
got him.
4. That's 2 wounds, mate.
2 wounds remaining on the Redemptor. Ooh. That's the whole shooting phase done for the Iron Warriors, and now to add to the list of how many abilities the Terminator Sorcerer has. What were they thinking with the Terminator Sorcerer? What data sheet it's in?
Is it advanced and charge rolls?
Yes, reroll advances, reroll charges. Can pop its familiar to take no damage. He has a Death Hex, and he has his psychic power attack. They're just amazing. And then you bang an enhancement on him. It's like Oprah. You get an ability, but she's just pointing at the sorcerer. She's just pointing at the sorcerer in the crowd. Right, roll 9, please. Well,
go again.
Give me 2 fresh dice. These yellow ones looking pretty spicy here. No, they're not that spicy. So, after all that bigging up I just didn't make the charge, did he? It doesn't really matter, I don't think. That's the end of Iron Warriors turn 2. Let's do the scores. Okay, end of Iron Warriors turn 2. I've took the lead by a single point. And I've got 3 points pending for Defend Stronghold. That's done at the end of Dave's turn. But Recover Assets done for the full 5, so get out of here. That's still going into turn 3 for the Salamanders. Let's get it on. Dave's turn 3. Okay, turn 3 for the Salamanders. Dave's got 2 command points, which means he has access to that Terrifying, Devastating Wounds, Flamer ability. You've got Established Locust, that's doing action in the My Deployment Zone Centre. Yep. You could do it with them, couldn't you?
That's the plan.
Yeah. And then we've got Cleanse, is do actions on objectives, but you keep destroying them all, so there's less to actually to do it on. So what's happening, Dave? Obviously these lads have turned up from Street Reserve, and they can do Established Locust for the maximum points.
That's the plan, mate.
Right.
But
sneaky buggers.
We decided, like I said, we're going to just deny every resource possible. So that objective went.
Yeah.
So I've now selected this one.
Why have you not moved the intercessors?
Oh, because they're going to just rapid fire and absolutely melt you, hitting on 2s.
Oh, right, yeah,
threes,
yeah, understandable.
Also, nice little charging flamethrower attack here.
Yeah.
Lead me to the heretics.
Yes, now, he waited till last at the end of the movement phase to move because he didn't want to get overwatched by Terminus, because Terminus Overwatch is absolutely brutal.
They pick it up, yeah.
Because you wait until I overwatch someone else. So
we'll go over there.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
So the surprise tic-tac, Rich forgot there was things in the tank because I could put the Terminators next to them for so long. So the Blade Guard have jumped out with Adrax, and some Eradicators have jumped out as well.
Yes.
And we're going to go to town on, I think.
And I overwatched with my Vindicator against the Blade Guard, and I missed with all of my shots with my 7 dice. I didn't roll a single 6 with sustained hits, so I completely missed.
But the combi?
The combi Walter took 2 wounds off a Blade Guard. Way! Right.
We've got the...
Oh, and then we've got the jump pack battle, which I am going to lose on this side because the Inceptors have followed the Raptors in from the sky and they're going to light them up with plasma pistol things that they've got.
I'm hoping I just fire Overwatch and we both just pick both units up, and we just there's a fire hazardous and we just pick both units up.
Okay.
That's the dream. That's the dream, Rich.
That's the dream. Oh dear. Adrax is here, and my Demon Prince is about to have a very, very, very bad day. Let's do the shooting phase. Just overcharging their plasmas into the Raptors.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
3s.
Yeah.
Ooh.
2 hits.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
We're only strength 9 though, because of +1 to wound. Because of +1.
Still 2s.
Still 2s. 2 at -3.
So 2 6s.
Yes, please.
There's 1, so you kill off a Raptor, and then all of your Inceptors die.
No,
none of them die. Oh well. Well, I'll take that trade. So that went quite well. Let's see how the Redemptor, who's obviously damaged, so he's -1 to hit, does against my Terminators. Is this the Gatling gun?
Gatling gun, mate. So
get rid of that injured Terminator, eh?
4s. And then 3s, because strength 7. Just 3 saves, mate. AP 0.
I'm getting sad now. I mean, the Redemptor hasn't even died yet, but I'm thinking about, the poor Dreadnought that dies in Angels of Death.
I haven't seen it.
Oh!
Is this a new meme, watching Angels of Death, man?
Yeah, that'll be the new thing. You're not seeing it? Oh, I'm not going to spoil it. If you know watching, you know. Oh, sad. Sorry if you started burst out in tears while watching. Like I'm about to, because my Terminator died. There we go. That's the injured Terminator is down, so now you fire your big guns.
It's plasma cannon, it's overcharged. it's hazardous all the way.
He's doing it for the memes.
3, so 4, and then blast makes it 5.
There wasn't 10 because you killed off 2. Oh wait, sorry, there was, yes. There was 10, yes.
Yeah. 4, 5. 4s?
Yes.
Drop 2.
Yeah, sorry, strength 9, so it'll be
strength
10 because you're firestorm.
Yeah, so 2s. Ooh, it's 3.
Lovely. 4s, or it's a dead Terminator.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 more dead Terminators. So far the Redemptor's killed 3 Terminators off.
I'll roll the hazards now.
Yeah, do it.
No.
He didn't. He's not about that life.
Nipple guns. Hits 2. Wounds 1, which we're linked. Wounds 1.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And then the Bear Icarus pod.
1 shot. Hits.
Yeah.
Wounds.
2 damage. So he did really well with the shooting there. Fantastic. Captain Anvil and one of his aggressors shooting into the Legionnaires. Remember, you -1 to hit. Well, not making a difference to the flamer briefly.
So 3 hits.
Yeah. 3's re-rolling.
Yeah. 3, mate. AP -1.
Yeah, 4s. Nothing.
And the captain.
Hitting on 2s, but -1 because of prescient. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Miss that.
Be strength 5.
2 saves.
See what I roll. I don't think it's got any AP, but we'll check. These intercessors in the woods shooting at the Legionnaires. Take it away, Dave.
You've got 3's normally, but we've got heavy, but you got -1.
Yeah, you got double shots, mate.
That is double shots.
No, it isn't.
For one guy. Yeah. Call ambulance, but not for me.
Yeah.
This is 3s.
Swing hit on 2. Oh, you're pressing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
two
excuse me. I'm
presses,
remember my own rules.
And then 4.
Fire and potato guns at me. Oh, you're not getting +1 strength or anything like that.
Yep.
So that's this side of the battlefield done, because they are doing an action. So that's everyone that side of the battlefield. So now,
Now let's do the side you don't want to do.
oh god.
The Eradicators, Rich, are going to shoot at the Vindicator.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Bring it on. You reroll hits, you reroll wounds, and you reroll damage.
Hit them all.
Yes.
5 to wound.
Yes.
I'll try that again, mate.
Oh.
1.
1. AP -4.
Yes.
Yep. It goes through.
I think I want to reroll that.
Oh, you can.
5 damage.
5 damage. It's got 2 wounds remaining. Marine's got a 2 damage gun, forge bolter, shoulder cannon.
He has advanced, but he's got assault from the.
Yeah, because
he hits 2. 6s.
Yep.
No.
Nope. Come on, Vindicator, live! Combi weapon, could do it from the chaplain.
Yeah. 2 shots. Hits them both.
Oh, do you roll double 6 or use a hero?
Oh, is it the hero? There's 1.
There's 1. No, he's got it's 1 wound remaining now.
Well, now it's be root, not a charger.
Well, wouldn't you just do it with the assault cannons or something off the tank?
They're not going to charge. What would I charge?
Oh yeah. To be fair, you could just charge it and hit it with a hammer and like.
Stop cooking my Terminators. They want to kill something in combat, dude.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, if you roll really high, you can go down the side as well and then just consolidate Land Raider.
This is true.
Right, so that's them done. So you've got Land Raider and you've got the Blade Guard.
I think the Land Raider's going to put everything in the imprints.
What do you ever do to you? Demon Prince about to get it. Dave's not actually doing that devastating wound stratagem because the Redemptor's doing so well.
You
might as well,
this, yeah?
yeah, I talk him into it, I don't know why. But you might as well tank shock over there. Do you know what I mean? You might as well. Because you have to take out a couple more Terminators and he punches a couple more. He's doing really well. So, yeah. I take you to roll for those 2 Flamestorm cannons.
2 Flamestorm cannons.
I did D6 +2.
+3.
No, they're not.
Yeah, probably.
I know they are. I don't like it.
7, 10, 13, mate.
No. Strength 6 and toughness, I believe, 10 or 11, so it'll be 5s.
Strength 7, mate. Actually, +1.
Still 5s.
Twin link though.
They're not twin linked.
That's pretty sure they are, you know.
They're not twin linked, and you've rolled terrible.
Well,
I'm sure the Blade Guard will secret level him up real good though. Yeah, he takes 2 damage. I don't even know how many wounds he's got. I better check. I was mocking Dave for his terrible dice rolls, which weren't great, but he's got Awful Moment, he's got the boosted Awful Moment, and Dave's used to not using the non-boosted version, so he actually got another 4. There was actually another 4 wounds in there on the Demon Prince, which could just kill him. He's only got 8 wounds left. If he fails all these are AP -2, correct?
-2, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't care.
Oh, right. That's why we only counted that one because I was the only one who did anything. So, assault cannons.
Assault cannon.
Yes.
It's on 2, so I'm +1 to hit from the Tech Marine.
Ah, yeah, cool.
And you're off, so I think we'll just.
Bang, 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 bang,
Wait,
bang,
look,
bang.
can I just the wound roll, please? That'd be amazing.
Well, you can fish because they're twin linked.
Twin linked, yeah. Strength 7 as well, so 5s.
Yes. So it's Dev wound, and then you roll all the other ones again anyway.
Just 1 Dev wound, Rich.
All right, he's down to 7 wounds remaining. You've got a hunter killer.
Yeah, got him. The hits.
Hit him.
Wounds, more than likely.
Yeah, it's strength like 14. No, strength 12 a hunter killer.
With +1 to wound, yeah.
Yep.
You don't care. 4 pin fun.
Oh, he's got a 4 bin fun, yeah.
You don't care.
He catches it.
Oh, wait. The best gun on the best.
It's also got a multi-melter and a storm bolter, apparently.
Multi-melter. Hits them both.
Uh-oh.
Strength 10.
And toughness 10.
4s. 3s.
Freeze. Oh.
2, mate.
Oh.
Oh. He does not care.
He's not interested in your shenanigans.
Stormbolter. Hits them all.
Yes.
I think strength 5, so wounds 1.
No, toughness 10. Oh, so you get +1 to wound, don't you? Yeah. He's got 7 wounds remaining. Last up, last bit of shooting. Pistols from the Blade Guard at the Demon Prince.
3s. Missed those two, but oath. And then strength 5 pistols, but still fucking the 5s. 2 mate. AP -1.
Yeah. Yeah, he's okay.
And the crazy flame pistol.
He's got D6 plus 3 his.
So we'll take the 9.
Yes, he's hit. So Adrax with his crazy boosted flame pistol. I think it's going to be 5s.
Sounds good to me. 1, 2, 3, Rich.
3.
-1.
So he's just took. Is it damage 1? I think he's just took 3 wounds, so down to 4 wounds remaining on the Demon Prince. He is cream crackered. Okay, it's charge time. Who's going where?
Assault Terminator's Rich. Vindicator.
Yeah, let's do it. What did you get?
6.
6, they're in.
It's alright, yeah.
Yeah, next up.
Adrax into the Demon Prince.
Yeah, Adrax, you're up. He's in.
And then last but not least. Oh, was it 2 more? Dreadnought over there?
Yes.
Definitely in.
He's definitely in.
He can't wait to fight.
Yeah, he's going to tank shock, I assume.
Of course.
Yeah, then you got
And
Captain over there.
Over here. 5.
Yeah, you should have made it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's everyone you wanted to be in. Are the Eradicators going for anyone to stay where they are?
They're going to stay with the army in case your tanks decide to leave combat with Overwatch.
I like it. Right, let's move them all in. Wait, are your Inceptors charging the Raptors?
No.
Alright, okay. Right, cool. Let's move the charges in. Not being an absolute hero, he's tank shocking 10 dice, 5s and 6s of mortal wounds. Oh dear. Oh, he's some boy, isn't he?
He's killed 1 Terminator.
2 Terminators crushed underneath him.
Leave me to the heretics.
I've got a stratagem against mortal wounds as well. The one that I was saying, I'll never use that. Wish I had a CP so I could play it. The absolute hero of a Dreadnought. He's now attacking. He's got 5 attacks. It's on 4s.
It's on 4s.
He's a hero. He's just rolled 4 Salamander symbols for
so
Nocturne.
2s.
Oh, he's
mate.
absolutely
think
furious. He's furious, alright. He's taken out 2 more Terminators. He's an absolute menace. Absolute menace, that Dreadnought. Next up, Adrax Agaton, taking out my poor Demon Prince, who's only got 4 wounds remaining.
2s.
Yep.
All of them.
Yeah, he doesn't have any 6. Doesn't nothing happens on a 6 for him.
I don't think so. I think he's just got a base profile.
Yeah.
And then I am strength 10, but with +1 wounds. So
And re-rolling.
5 in one says, mate.
Oh dear me. So I need to pass 4 of these. Adrax slays my Demon Prince. Do they explode Demon Princes? I'll just check. No, they don't. Well, it doesn't matter if he did. Oh, my poor Demon Prince is slayed by the massive forged hammer of him. Oh. Thunderhammer's from the assault. I actually failed my battle shock test, not that it makes any difference or anything, but I did fail because about to get Thunderhammered.
4s.
Yes. Thunderhammer's hit on 4s.
Thunderhammers with assault terminator on 4s, mate. So I'll just take those out.
Yep.
They're only strength 8 as well, so we're looking for 5s, but +1 from the chaplain makes
Yes.
4s. And 6 is a dev.
There you go. Explode. It didn't explode. Uh-oh. Up, Captain Anvil and his 3 aggressors into my Legionnaires. You got to remember your man's want to hit here, mate. Captain, the Anvil, take it away.
2s normally, you're prescient, so 3s. And he
Hits twice.
struggles to hit. He is strength 8 though, so 2s. Wounds, 1 of them rich.
Yeah, well, what was that with?
His power fist.
Okay. Yes, he takes 1 out with his power fist and he's got attacks from his blade.
Yep, these are 3s. Hits 1. And wounds, again, this is -2 and 2 damage.
Yeah, stop that one. So you take out the auto cannon so far, then you've got, what?
3 aggressors.
3 aggressors got 3 attacks each, so 9 attacks from the aggressors hitting on 4s.
Yep. It's not ideal. Especially when you roll like that.
Oh!
Oh, extra ball.
These are not the Legionnaires you're looking for.
I'll feed you now, aren't they? 1 save, mate.
Okay.
-2.
Yeah, so they punch another one to death. I'll take that, because I'll heal him up next turn with my stratagem. Next up, my Terminator Sorcerer and the 2 remaining Terminators. Can we take out the Redemptor?
It's permanent. Death Hex is permanent for both shooting and it lasts until the start of the
What are you saying, Dave?
Death Hex
Yeah?
lasts until the start of your next movement phase. So that Dreadnought is -1 AP to start with. Then your psychic power ability goes for another -1. So the Sorcerer will be -3 AP.
I'm doing a Dark Pact, and I failed, of course. And I nearly killed a Terminator for my trouble. Right, Sorcerer. Apparently you've still got defects on it.
Yeah.
Chop it down. Can the sorcerer take it out? I picked lethal hits from my ability to get a reroll because with the Terminators. So freeze to hit with his force weapon. So I'll roll. Tell you what, I want to push my luck. So it's a full house with the hits. His strength will be 5s to wound. That's 1 at -2 because of defects. He's fine. This Terminator this Dreadnought has been in my life. Right, Terminator with a power fist. That's 2 hits and a lethal hit. 5s and 6s to wound. Right, that's 3 from the power fist. That's -3.
So 5s.
Yes.
Passes.
1, so it's dead.
Yeah.
Unless you want a CP reroll.
Oh, you bet me. Yeah. Go on.
He's doing it. He still failed.
Fails.
Because of defects, like.
Does it explode though, Rich?
Please don't explode.
No.
I was going to be sad because of that episode of Angel's Death, but because of how much of a pain he was, I am no longer sad. Next up, a new fancy sorcerer whose prescience ability is quite good actually. Their squad's got an icon, still try and do a Dark Pact for sustained hits. Why not? Let's get freaky. Yep. I passed anyway, so we'll go for the power fist on the champion. Okay. He hit once. Well done, him. What an idiot.
3.
Yeah, he wounded. -2.
That fails.
Yeah, so it's 2 damage. What else we got? Chainswords. There's 3 of them with chainswords, I believe. Three lots of chainswords. I need 5s and 6s to... Oh, I get to re-roll all wounds here because I'm fighting over objectives. So far that's 3. Because you stuck with 6. Tough boys. Ooh, oh, that's not bad. So that's 7 AP -1 saves. So 7 forks.
Ooh, well, I passed 2, Rich. So you've killed one guy fully. Another one. 1 takes a wound.
All right. The heavy melee weapon is exactly the same as a power fist, I think. So
it is, yeah.
The other one, that got 4 hits. This thing wounds on freeze, re-roll. 2 fails, roll them again. Yeah, that's a full house on them. So that's
after a moment of time, we've got the
so 1 for the remaining
guy. 5
cut down by a heavy chain axe,
and then 4s to the captain.
He laughs it off. But I'm not done. The sorcerer steps up now. The sorcerer's force weapon. Now he's got Gift of Chaos, so if I could kill this Spaceman Captain with a Gift of Chaos, that would be absolutely awesome. But I have to hit him, and then he has to fail a leadership test at the end of the fight action. So first up, let's stab him with my staff. Oh, very good. Oh, he's not happy. And this is a force weapon. I think there's strength 6 force weapons. They are, so that's going to be 4 to wound, re-rolling. Holy averages, Batman.
What happened to the new painted one syndrome?
He's not fully painted, that's why. He's got a few things he doing. So that's -1 to your invulnerable save. 4 invulnerable saves.
4s?
No, he's not having it, this captain, like, is he? And doesn't he just reduce damage to 1?
Half damage.
Halves damage. All right. I need to roll a 3 then. No, so he just takes a wound.
Cool.
And now you have to take a leadership test.
No. Why was that fail, Rich?
Have the gift of you roll like an extra arm.
I'm cool.
All right. You still only have 2 testicles. Okay, that was a strange term for the Salamanders because you didn't destroy everything, which is good for me.
Yeah.
So there's a good bit of trading back and forth. My Terminator's got knocked, I lost my Demon Prince, lost my Vindicator, but I didn't lose my Legionnaires, and I didn't lose my Raptors, so, you know what I mean, not all bad. You've done Established Locust, and you get rid of Cleanse for a CP, correct?
Yes.
Alright, cool. It's Iron Warriors turn 3. Turn 3 for the Iron Warriors. I completed Defence Stronghold at the end of my last turn, so I'll keep that there. I've drawn Established Locust, doing action in Dave's deployment zone on the centre.
Cheating, mate. Half my boards.
I know, yeah. Haha! And then cleanses do actions on mid-board objectives, or I think you do it in your opponent's deployment zone. I can't remember, it doesn't really matter. They're not even there anymore, they've been destroyed. So my Master of Possession is doing cleanse on this in the trees, while the Havocs go full secret level on the blade guard. Get your shields up, lads, because there's bullets coming in. The Rhino has drove off to do Savage Locus in Dave's gigantic deployment zone, because half the board. We've got jump pack fight. So do mirror matches, jump pack fight, and then over here, 2 tech marines have spotted each other, so now running at each other, like blasting each other. I'll show you who's got a better Land Raider. So over here, the sorcerer, he's moved down. He's going to probably put some autocannons into the Terminators, and then I'll charge into the Intercessors. I use the psychic power, so I've got no psychic left because it's too good. You get D3 bat models back. We only got 1 this time. But the sorcerer's just raising Iron Warriors back about the ground. So yeah, that's my movement done with. So it's time to start blasting. We'll start with the chain cannons into the blade guard. Secret level time. So we're going to go for sustained hits, of course, with our Dark Pact, which we pass. I'm not overcharging the plasma gun.
I'm going to contempt this because there's a lot of bullets going in.
I don't have any AP.
Oh, cool.
I don't have any AP. I do on the plasma gun, but it's not worth 52 shots. I'm not overcharging either. So he just missed.
Cool.
He's too busy telling them to shoot more. Get those shields up, lads. Here I come. Literally 1 dice off getting a full house there. And these are +1 strength because of the cabal. 22 armour saves for the blade guard.
Steady easy, mate. Freeze.
You've done quite well by the looks of it.
So, kills 1. Kills blade guard. Kills blade guard. And 1 is down to 1 wound. So you kill 3 in total, and 1's down to 1 wound.
I'll take that. Next up, my Warp Smith. So my Warp Smith has got a plasma pistol, a flamer tendril, and a melter tendril. Melter tendril's only 6-inch range, so I'll put that into an eradicator. And I'm going to do a Dark Pact for sustained hits as well, because he's an absolute mad lad and he's angry. He wants Dark God to give him strength. So, and I'm going to overcharge my plasma pistol at the Tech Marine, and I'm going to roll 6. No, I hit him though, and I wounded him. Oh. Does it overcharge? It does not overcharge. Right, the melter tendril into an eradicator. I hit 2 of them with that. Ho, freeze. Just 1 of them. It's a melter. I don't think it's AP4. I think it's only AP3 though.
Dead?
No, it's D3 damage to the melter tendril.
Oh, is it D3?
Yeah, it's so 2 damage off one of the eradicators, and then his flamer tendril into the Tech Marine. 6 hits on him. I think it's only strength 3 though, and it goes to 4 because of the cabal of sorcerers. So that's 4 saves for him, no AP. Has he got 2+ armour save though, Tech Marine?
I should have 2 saves.
We'll have a check. Both the Tech Marines have got 2+ armour saves. Fancy Tech Marine armour, isn't it? But right, we've got to decide what the Land Raider is doing. It's got multiple guns and it's got multiple targets. I don't want to bounce off that, but I get +1 strength. I don't like the Land Raider being alive, but also eradicators, also blade guard.
Kill me so I get 7 attacks. Do it. Do it.
I'm going to put all of its anti-infantry guns into the blade guard, and I'm going to put all of its las cannons into the eradicators.
Okay, cool.
That is the plan. I'm going to do a Dark Pact for sustained hits. I passed.
Yep.
So 4 las cannons into the eradicators.
Yep.
Stop being alive.
Hit them all. 2.
Wounded them all.
6s. Tank 2.
Nice. So 1 just dies,
and
then D6 plus. So I kill 2 eradicators, go down. Damn yous. Okay, next up, heavy bolters into the blade. Oh wait, no, you've got a dude on 1 wound. I fire the combi weapon.
Go like that.
So that's 2 hits.
3 hits. Oh, 2 hit and 3.
Yeah. It's a dev wound. Kills him off. Havoc launcher. Oh wait, yeah, Havoc launcher, whatever. That's going to be 4 shots. 3 hits. From 6, so that's 1 wound. Heavy bolter. So just 1 hit. Stupid heavy bolter. 1 wound. Okay. You know what? I think my Havoc's going to charge into combat. They've got a power fist.
Go for it.
I think, well, is that all my shooting done? Oh no. So, The only thing my Terminators can see, firing down range. I'm not going to do a Dark Pact, I'm just going to put 2 Reapers into your Terminators.
Can I see the Eradicator?
I don't think so.
Oh mate, clear as fucking day if you want him. I can see the turn as well, but he's also clear as day if you want him.
Okay, Dave's had a look. I turned out and see that Eradicator, so I might as well try and get rid of him with the 2 Reaper autocannons. Die, please. So that is...
Sustained.
Yeah, 3 sustained, so 2 go back in. Naughty guns, these. If I just roll 3 6s, he gets killed by devastating wounds. No, but that is... I didn't do a Dark Pact, so I don't get my +1 strength. But it doesn't matter anyway, it's still 3, because strength 7. So, that's 3 at 4... Sorry, that's Dev Wound, and 3 at -1.
He died.
He is eradicated. Ha! Almost done. I'm going to do a Dark Pact for pistols against that captain. I failed, but they've got an icon in the squad, so just roll again. And pass the second time, and now it's just going to be a bunch of pistols, so it'd be what? 6 pistols, bolt pistols should I say. With lethal hits. So it's a lethal and 3 hits.
Yep.
Wounding on
5s.
5s. So that's 2 armour saves for you, sir.
He passed them both.
Plasma pistol. He's not overcharging, he doesn't want to die. Hit. Yep. Wounded. In 1 save.
Fails.
Hey, you get shot by a plasma pistol. Ah, right in my spleen.
Down 4, man.
Beautiful. That's all shoot and done with. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Raptors.
It's Raptorin time. No, I'm not going to. So, two melter guns, both hit,
Yep.
both wounded.
No saves.
Just 2 dead.
2 dead, yeah.
Plasma pistol, hit, wounded.
Fine.
That's okay. Bolt pistol. All right, okay.
That's how you shoot.
I'll take that. 2 melter guns to melt. Ah, I'm melting. Okay, that's that. So charges. We'll start with my Terminator Lord over there. He gets to reroll charges.
Yep.
Because of course he does. Well, he's rolled a 9. He's definitely in. Do I?
You're okay,
No. I'm doing it. My Tech Marine. He's going to roll. See if he can get to your Tech Marine.
Oh, go for it.
He needs a long bomb, like. No, he hasn't done it on a 7. No chance. Doesn't matter. Havocs. I'll just roll for the Havocs first. My combat Havocs. Yeah, they're in.
Yep.
Raptors.
They're in, yeah.
They run it anyways. That's all charges done with. Let's get it on. With the Raptors battling the remaining Inceptor. 3 attacks from the Sergeant's Power Fist.
No pact.
Oh, you've got to take a Battle Shock test as well. Not going to make any difference whatsoever.
I passed.
Yeah, you passed. I hit you twice. No, I know Dark Pact. I don't see the point. 1 wound, -2. Yeah, takes 2 damage. I'll do the Chain Sword fella next. He's hit twice. Wounds on a 5 and 6. 1.
4.
Oh, he's dead. I've got 2 close combat weapons. This is the 2 dudes with melter guns.
Should have passed it.
Oh. 4 hits, wound on 5s. There's 1 armour save, mate.
Yep.
No, well, he lived. Never mind. Never mind. That's but. I mean, so what?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Have you not seen Kung Fu? Like,
Just roll his attacks now while we're there.
3s.
He's some boy. Tell you what.
And 4s. 2 men.
He's gonna kick one of them to death. No, he doesn't do anything. Okay, my sorcerer over there.
We talked about too much.
I'm doing a Dark Pact. Why not? Let's go mad. I passed. I'm going to go for sustained hits. The sorcerer is going to go first. He's done a Dark Pact, so he gives a reroll. Come here.
Nice.
Full house. Strength 6, so freeze. Yeah, he's done.
-2? No, -1.
No, it's -1 because it's a force weapon.
4s.
Yeah, it does D3 damage. So he does 1.
1. Cool.
Then I've got a Power Fist. Reroll that one.
Yep.
It's all hit from the Power Fist. 2s. 3 Power Fist rolls.
Fail and pass, so I've got
Just the champion left, and I've got a Chain Fist. Roll again. Does Chain Fist sit on a 3?
I think so, yeah.
3 wounds from the Chain Fist as well.
A die.
Nicely done with the dice roll there, but he is chain-fisted to death. Where's next? Where's next? Oh, we've got the
Havocs that could.
the combat Havocs. Let's get it on. Yeah, I'm going to be a mad lad and I'm going to do a pact as well. I'm going to go for sustained hits. Whoops. Oh no, the past. Right, sustained hits, power fist. Hit a lot. Well, it got him an extra hit.
Full house.
So, 2s. 2 from the sergeant with his power fist. Obviously, you're going to go the defensive stance. Well, well, never mind. You're going to. Never mind. That was our best shot.
Yeah, they're always in defensive stance because of the rerolls from.
Yeah, yeah.
Adrox.
Combat Havocs are not the way forward, people. You don't come here for meta builds, do you? You do not indeed. Yeah, then that one just stays in. That missed. These are going to be 4s. Oh, these are. Oh, that's 4 armor saves, mate. Roll really badly.
Yes, a wound.
You get to roll that again.
I don't.
Oh.
Infant sage reroll.
Oh, right. Yay!
I'll
We injured a blade guard in your face. Anvil activates.
You prescient saved you last time, not this time, Rich.
We'll see.
3.
I knew you were going to say that.
Curses! 2s. 1.
No, he did not duck in time, so he gets his head punched off. That's one just got back up. Aha!
I'm back! The relic weapon, the extra attacks. Hits 1.
Yeah.
I've seen this show before. Wounds it.
Yeah. You've seen that
I've
show before?
Seen this show before. I'll pick him up and put him to one side for now. He'll be back at the end.
Yeah, he's going to just punch.
Why would you stay dead?
I might as well go over there, mightn't I?
Sure, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll do a Dark Pact for sustained. Yeah, I get it. I'll have my Sorcerer go first because I want him to kill the Captain. That's 3 hits. Wounding on strength 6, so 4s. With re-rolls. That's 2 at -1.
4. Failed 1.
Failed 1, that's D3 damage,
Yep.
but you half it. Yes, so that's 2 damage. So what you want?
Down to 2, mate.
You're down to 2. You need to take a Gift of Chaos.
Leadership test.
Yes.
Oof. I'll pass that.
Damn. I just want to give you that glorious. I just want to give you that glorious extra testicle that explodes. Right, power fit. 2 heavy melee weapons. You know they make it extra confusing, right? Because they've made the heavy plague weapons. They've split them again, so there's now power fists again.
But they're the same profile.
They're not. They've changed the profile, so now plague marines have something different. So you know,
is it the same stats? One has lethal, one doesn't.
No, one hits on freeze.
Oh, okay.
It's just anyway. So the heavy melee weapons from the whatever they're called, Legionnaires.
That's a good few explosions, mate. That's full house.
Oh, I love a good few explosions. Right, and then these are freeze to wound.
Yeah.
Come here.
With rerolls, mate.
Come here. I can't get all the dice. Reroll. Reroll. I sound like Time Crisis here. Reroll. That's a lot of power fist hits.
Do you want a time, mate? Just, I'll go. 4s. I think I'm dead.
Yes, he is punched to death. Okay, how do we think Adrax is going to do against my combat Havocs? I'm sorry I did this to you, lads. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Is this Adrax?
Is that Drax?
Yeah.
2s. All of them.
Oh.
Strength 10, so
2s re-rolling.
4 minutes. -2. Ooh.
He takes out 2 Havocs so far. Then his buddies.
His Blade Guard Entourage. I think they have 4 attacks each other.
Yes, Blade Guard have 4 attacks.
3s. 2. And then strength 5, so 4s, 4 rerolls. That is just a casual.
Yeah,
5.
Havoc's toughness 5 for anyone wondering. Was it 4? Was it 5? 5 at -2. The Havocs are wiped out. Well done, lads. It's a very Space Marine thing to do. They've consolidated into the Master of Possession to stop him completing his ritual on that objective because he no longer controls it. But he gets to attack. So obviously I'm going to do a Dark Pact and pick sustained hits. He does it. Time to check the actual stats of a Master of Possession because I have no idea. So it turns out the Master of Possession has a rule called Sacrificial Dagger. He chooses to stab himself, takes a mortal wound, gets +1 to hit and +1 to wound with his psychic weapon, which is his staff. So 2s and 2s, and I've got sustained hits. Ace! It was a good job. It's a good job. Countering my terrible dice rolling. So, yeah, that's free at -1.
-1. Fails?
Yeah, it's just D3 damage.
Yeah, D3.
If I get a free up, I kill one of the blade guys. I don't, he doesn't even die. Brilliant, I just donked him over the head with my staff. And then that's the end of the turn, so let's get to the scores. Okay, at the end of turn 3, it's quite a decent turn. My cleanse was stopped, but I did establish Locust, got me 4 points. I'm going to get rid of cleanse, so that'll give me 1 CP going into Dave's turn. I'll have 2 CP. Now, scores, 36 for Dave, 46 for the Iron Warriors. That means, what does it mean, ladies and gentlemen? He's behind by more than 6 points or more, which means it's Challenger card, baby. So you get a random card. We're going to do it live. Dave?
I'm excited for this, Rich. I'm excited. Boom.
What have you got?
No idea.
Challenger, renewed focus, or what's this? Wait, what? What? Why aren't the cards named? I guess the card's named renewed focus, I suppose.
Suppose, yeah.
So what is this? Let's pause for a second. Okay, I've had a read. Basically, the stratagem is either shoot phase or fight phase, you get a reroll hits to 1 and wound.
Sorry.
Yeah, which is good. Or, to get the extra points, you've got to have a unit that's 15 inches away, which is one I did in the last game with my Orcs. If you've got a unit, so that would be the Eradicators in Dave's case. They can do an action as long as they're 15 inches away from you, from your own army, and you get free easy points. But it's going to be sacrificing their melter guns. So, over to Dave's turn 4. Turn 4 for the Salamanders. So Dave's got 2 CP, he's drawn Assassination, kill a character, behind enemy lines, get me into my deployment zone, and then you've got the Challenger card, which we've gone over, and you're going for the victory points part of it. This should be a good scoring turn for you, because you can do behind enemy lines, you can do Assassination, and you can easily do that. So, absolutely. They're doing the Challenger.
They're doing the Challenger.
They're establishing comms.
They're going to move a little bit further away from that.
Yes, they're a bit of a pain, that unit.
Almost got that.
Yeah.
You shoot at me.
Tech Marine fight!
I'll shoot back, I'll ask you a question. If it doesn't kill you, I'll fight you with the Land Raider.
Yeah, fair. They're still scrapping over there,
He's going to blast his way out, or he's going to explode.
Are they pistols?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I fail my battle shock on Hydrax.
Yes.
But I've picked that objective as my control objective anyway, because the Land Raider's in 3 inch now, so
yes.
I don't see you killing my Land Raider anytime soon, question mark?
Big question mark, yes.
Yeah, big question mark.
You know what?
You
no.
Overwatch.
Well, I don't have +1 to hit anymore. I've got 2 CP. I could Overwatch. Could just Overwatch your Terminators, couldn't I?
You could just Overwatch Terminators, yeah.
I'm going to Overwatch, so that's your movement done with anyway. You go for behind me lines.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try and Overwatch to get rid of the Terminators. How about that?
Yeah, go for it.
Because you're going to charge me anyway. You're going to blast us and charge. So the Land Raider might as well do something before it goes down. I've got 2 CP. Let's Overwatch some Terminators. Let's see if we can blast some Terminators. Come on, Land Raider. Let's do a Dark Pact for sustained hits. He passed that. Right. Soul Shatter Las Cannons. 4 6s, please.
They weren't 6s.
No, they weren't. Can I just add them up? Damn.
That's about 3 hits, I think.
Heavy bolters.
There.
Heavy bolter got 2 hits. Fantastic. Wounding on 4s.
No, 3s. You're out 9 inches of the.
Oh yeah, I've done a Dark Pact. Yeah, so good shout. You remember my rules for me. -1.
3s. Yeah,
oh my god, the combi weapon.
Oh,
4 hits from the combi weapon. It's got
4s.
4s, yeah. Devastating wounds. 2 devastating wounds off a Terminator.
That's what you think, mate.
Oh, but you've got chaplain the chaplain rule.
The tech.
People are remembering rules.
So
it didn't work. Havoc launcher. 3 shots. Oh, Havoc nearly did it. Oh, they've got 4 wounds as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Cheeky so-and-sos.
Big shield.
Right, so that's me down to 1. It's now your shooting phase, Dave. Yeah, the 2 Tech Marines charging towards each other. So you've got your Forge Bolter.
And a grav pistol.
But they both count as pistols.
Oh, I hope so. I hope not. I hope so. One of them.
So the Forge Bolter doesn't have pistol, so you're just going to fire the Forge Bolter, but you're also going to throw some sort of funky tech grenade.
From the server line. The server line's going to throw the grenade for
Well, the server line probably throw like a full satchel of melter bombs at him.
Well, when I roll 4 6 here, the grenade goes through him. We know what's happened. Grenade. 2.
2, there's nothing I can do about that. Wait. There is something I can do about that.
Use the stratagem.
I'm not doing it for 2 mortal wounds.
No, just do it for the tank shock or something.
So 2 mortal wounds, yeah, then you got your forge bolter.
Forge bolter. So 2s. Reroll that because of the moment.
Yes.
And then, because you're oath, strength 5, wounds on 2s, mate. No rerolls though, sad. Just the 1, mate.
Big sad.
1.
Yeah, so he takes 2 wounds, so I believe he's got 2 health, 2 wounds. I'm saying health now because I'm Sigma. He's got 2 wounds remaining.
I think
this mad lad's overcharging his plasma, whatever those guns are called.
Simulators? I don't know, Medicator, something like that. Just hit them both.
Just say plasma in a random word afterwards.
Plasma murderators, 1, minus 3, mate.
Yep, so he guns down, then do you die?
Of course I don't.
He doesn't, so nicely done, nicely done. I might actually take out a melter gunner as well because I need my chainswords for combat. Blade guard gunning down my master of possession, who is terrible.
Flame pistol. So it's a pistol, so I can fire in combat, but it's a flamethrower.
Yeah.
You think you hit your men with it? But I just get 6
These roll
shots.
6, so that's 9 hits.
That's only just D6, I think, man.
No, it's +3 his gun. +3 his pistol, yeah. Oh. His pistol has a name. You know it's good if it's got a name.
4s. It's not that good.
Did you not get +1 strength on that?
Oh, it's a range attack, isn't it? Yeah. 6, mate. Minus 1. Thanks for that.
We're both just remembering each other's rules. You took another wound off him. He's got 2 remaining.
He's got 2 save.
Oh, is it AP -1?
Minus 1 as well.
Oh, right, you remembered your rules this time. He's still alive though. He's got a wound remaining.
But he's going to live in a hammer.
Well, you've got the 2 blade guards pistols.
I have.
They've got heavy bolt pistols.
You have.
Those great big like Joker like massive pistols have in the holsters.
I shoot the backplane down for 1 of my.
You did actually shoot him with your Judge Dredd pistol. We've got ourselves a combi bolter from the chaplain. Combi weapon, should I say. So you got 1 hit, roll a 6. You did not do it. So now we've got Land Raider fight. You got your Storm fight, your Hunter Killer, in case you want to do that.
No, I fired
you did fire it, didn't you? The demon. Oh, caught it, didn't he? Yeah.
Flamethrowers.
Oh.
That's good. You like that?
If you had over a moment on it, that'd be lethal, wouldn't it?
It'd actually be really good, but I want to see Tech.
You wanted to do a hilarious Tech Marine fight, yeah.
Versus Warpsmith. Strength 6, so strength 7 +1, so 5.
Yes.
Pretty good, Rich.
Ruthless, absolutely ruthless. Them redeemers.
6, 7.
Why don't people just use loads of them in games?
That Rich is.
Oh my! 10 4-up saves at 2 damage a pop. Uh-oh.
Nah, you're alright.
That is 4 damage, 6 damage, 8 damage. So it's half killed my Land Raider and it's not even done shooting yet. It's got a multi-melter, a storm bolter and twin assault cannons.
Twin assault cannon. Misses 1. Oh. We have that for the wound roll, please. Strength 7, so 5s and 6s again.
Yep.
Twin
2
wing.
dev.
So I think we'll just pick those up.
Yep.
2 dev, 2 saves, mate.
2 armour saves, which I make. Both of them's no AP on assault cannons, is it?
No.
Yes.
2 dev.
So it's down to 6 wounds remaining. You've got your multi-melter.
Multi-melter. Hits them both because the +1 from the Tech Marine. Because he was next to it at the start, wasn't he?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And then 5 stop. 1 mate, -4.
Need a 6.
Ah!
Iron Warriors.
He's too good. And then Stormbolter, of course.
Yeah, the mighty storm bolter will do it.
Yeah, it won't. Might do a wound though.
Might do a wound.
No.
So 6 wounds remaining on my Land Raider. And there's Terminators that hit it with Thunderhammers.
There's Terminators about 30 Thunderhammers.
Yes. Is that we on the charge phase?
We're on the charge phase, mate.
We are, mate. Right, get those Terminators in there.
Tech Marine goes in.
Tech Marine fight.
Terminators the Land Raider.
Yes.
And just as emergency backup, Rich, just in case I need it. Don't think I do, but whatever.
What are you thinking?
The Land Raider's going to charge the Warpsmith.
Oh, you're charging the Land Raider into the Warpsmith.
Into the Warpsmith.
You mad lad.
Do I tank shot him, Rich? You just proper hit him with the hand.
No, the people don't want to see that. People want to see the Tech Marines have a fight. We were talking off camera about how cool it would be, like the idea of 2 Tech Marines fighting and like the Warpsmith's Mechadendrites repairing his battle damage and the Tech Marine servo arm like picking up his piece of armour and like bolting them back on while they're fighting.
They're just disassembling each other's armour and putting it back on at the same time.
Yeah. But I think you're just going to hack him down with your 4 jacks here, aren't you?
We're going to give it a go, mate.
Yeah.
Give it a go. So, 3s.
Re-rolling. You don't even need to. He doesn't even have his 7 attacks yet.
Nope. Strength 6 as well, with +1 wound.
2s.
Bosh. Take 3 up -2, Rich.
Alright, 4s. If I make that.
He's made it.
I'm CP re-rolling that fail.
You go for it, mate. You go for it.
Damn! Tech Marine died.
You think I was going to servo on me that one last time? Like, oh, get him in there.
Land Raider is battle shocked. Like they keep using the ability keeps popping off. It's not actually going to help them in any way, but
4s to hit.
they should have a rule like if they fail, they get like +1 or something. You know what I mean, for attacking battle shock.
Like to hit.
Yeah.
They hit on 4s.
Yeah. It should happen in the charge phase, and then in the combat phase against battle shock units, they can get something. Imagine that as a rule.
I feel like they're going to give them the Juggernaut rule when they charge in. You do devastate, you do mortal wounds on the charge. I think
that's
the
cool.
new ones. 4s to hit me against the Land Raider.
Do it.
Oh, that was pretty good actually.
3 6s and it's dead.
Oh, we'll give it 4s because of the +1 win from the chaplain.
Yeah.
They're not 4s. That's a 4.
-2.
Okay.
Yes, it's got 4 wounds remaining. The chaplain can do it.
Chaplain can do it.
Just needs a B&Q it, mate.
2s. All of them.
Beautiful.
Strength 6 or 5s. Oh, there they are now. Yeah, there they are.
If I fail both of these, we're only -1 for a
Two
Crozius.
-1, yeah.
So 3 up saves. If I fail them both, the Land Raider is destroyed by a Crozius. I tried my best, mate. It's alive on 2 wounds remaining.
Okay.
Before my mighty Land Raider attacks back, see if that Raptor champion can take out that Inceptor. 3 hits with his power fist.
Yep.
Crush his head. He's trying to get through that big like dome he's got over his head, isn't he?
I've got the blast shield down.
Yeah, he's punching it in.
5s.
He can't get through it. Right, okay, chainsword fella. Get him, will you? Right, 3 hits, 5s and 6s. 2 more saves. Yeah, there you go. Just while he's punching him, he drives the chainsword up through his spine. Land Raider to attack back. Hitting on 5s.
Didn't I pact?
I didn't fund enough for 2 wins.
2 wins.
2 arm saves.
Oh, you're going to roll that. You're going to
Double 1 kill the Terminator. Oh, well, never mind. Right, scores. Let's do it. Okay, the end of turn 4 for the Salamanders. Dave's didn't get any primary. My guts have been pretty bad today. Dave's leaving, so that I win by default.
Call an ambulance, please.
Call an ambulance. Right. Anyway, cut. We'll edit this out. Anyway, he's got no primary, but he's on with destroying one over there with a Land Raider. Well, you just have to have control of it. So he's on 48. If he destroys that, he'll get that in his next turn. It's a bit of a weird mission, this, because you don't like just accumulate. I can accumulate them just by sitting on them, but Dave has to destroy them and then score them. So 48 points going into the final turn. Dave completed assassination and behind enemy lines. That's them both done. And he did his challenger card, so that's why I put that on there for the need to see. So it's Iron Warriors turn 4. Okay, turn 4 for the Iron Warriors. I spent my CP to make sure my Land Raider passed its battle shocks. I captured my home field objective. I've drawn the new card for this new mission deck called Display of Might. It's have more units in no man's land than your opponent. At the moment we are tied, so I need to get rid of one of them. So, and then I've drawn Sabotage. That's the same as before. You can start doing an action. If it's in your opponent's deployment zone, you get more points for it. So we know the big radar tower building. We've got the Raptors are going to breach the back door and try and retrieve that information I was after earlier. Well, little do they know that the Salamanders burnt it all earlier. But I'll still score points for it. Rhino has spun round, come back to get me the Display of Might, and it'll just put some shots into the Salamanders Blade Guard. Sorcerer, he's still on the objective. He's moved onto the Aquila Strong Point. They're going to start blasting. My other Sorcerer he's going to start. I like my sorcerers are still here in the sorcerer detachment. That's cool. And my Land Raider's going to stay in combat. It'll die in combat, but it's gonna start blasting. It might even just try and get rid of the squads, because the Land Raider is just a giant pain. But then again, that Land Raider, if it fires again, it's just going to start eradicating the squads. I just don't trust that I'll be able to take it out with las cannons.
4s now as well.
That's the problem. That's the problem. And I didn't do a Dark Pact. No, he's out of range, mate. He's out of range. So, shooting phase, I'll start with the Rhino. He's going to do a Dark Pact.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to go for sustained hits. He passed. Let's fire his combi weapon first, because he's got dev wounds. That's 3 hits with a combi weapon. That's what you want from that bad boy. 4s are dev wounds. Oh, you idiot. Right, what an absolute muppet. The 2 hits from its combi bolter, which did nothing. Havoc launcher, 4 shots. Come on. Got full house. 3s, I mean. So, 2 armour saves. Well, that was fantastic. At least you're getting me the secondary. It's all you're good for. Land Raider.
Here we go.
Land Raider. It's going to fire at the blade guard.
Cool.
Start with its heavy. I want to build up to the las cannons. So it's Havoc launcher first. 4 shots, hitting on 4s.
Nice.
I don't have a Dark Pact. I can't do it. 3 armour saves to the blade guard. Die.
You kill 1 and 1 takes a wound.
Kill 1 takes a wound. Excellent. The combi weapon hits twice.
Yep.
Devastating wounds. 2 devastating wounds. That kills the last blade guard.
Yep.
That's now the heavy bolter into Adrax. 2 hits.
Yep.
2 wounds. He takes 2 damage. 4 las cannons into Adrax Agathorn. Die! I hit him twice. Wound him on a 2. He's been hit by 2 las cannons.
Oh. 4s. I'm going to reroll.
He's going to see me reroll.
Yeah.
Oh. How dare you. Right, he's got 4 wounds remaining. My Terminators might as well shoot him. He's a better target than him, because he's got the... my Terminators might as well take out Adrax.
Sure.
My Sorcerer...
They both have to upsave though,
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm saying they both have to upsave, that's all.
So my Sorcerer's got shorter range, so he'll go for the Tech Marine.
Any death hexes?
Death Hex onto the Tech Marine. Yeah, he gets a Death Hex on him, so +1 AP when I shoot him.
Yep.
With anyone. But I'll do the 2 Reapers into Adrax Agathorn now.
Cool.
No Dark Pact again, because I don't want to kill off that injured Terminator. So Reapers. That's 3 misses, but 1 goes back in. If I could just roll a bunch of 6s now, we'll get rid of Adrax. That's a dev wound, and then he's got to take 5 - 1 armour saves.
3. Do I get cover? No, I don't.
No.
3.
He's killed,
Yeah,
because the dev wound at the end gets him. So that's Adrax taken out by the Terminators. And then I'll do a Focus Witchfire into the Tech Marine from my Sorcerer. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do is combi weapon first. Combi weapon hit once. Didn't do anything. Right. Focus Witchfire. 5 shots.
It's the hazard one.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s. All of them hit. Oh. That's 4 wounds at -3.
-3?
Yeah, -2 normally, then you've got the Death Hex on you.
5s.
You've failed 3 of them. That is going to be... he's also killed. Terminator Sorcerers. Go to the shop and buy one. They're fantastic. Well, that just leaves my Legionnaires to ineffectually bounce pistol shots off the... Oh, hang on, does he get an headache? He does not get a headache.
No, you're the sales rep for Chaos Sorcerers and Terminator armor.
Well, I'll tell you what, these lads are going to do a Dark Pact and they'll just shoot at the Land Raider, why not?
Lethal, I'm guessing?
Lethal, yeah, it's going to be lethals, hasn't it? Is it going to be a 6 or 5? No, they failed, but they've got an icon, so try again. Still failed. I take D3 mortal wounds. Whoops. I lose. Take me! Da! Okay, lethal hits pistols. So the yellow one's a plasma pistol. Well, wasn't that dark pack with it, eh? Well, nice one. Great stuff. Sorcerer. He's going to do focus witchfire though. He's a mad lad. He gets 4 shots. 3 hits. 5s and 6s. Oh, 2 of them though. Maybe minus 2, I believe, on that.
Takes both?
Yeah, 2d3 damage. 6 damage caused to it by the sorcerer.
10, I believe?
Yeah, and does he get a headache? He does not.
No, sorcerer's violent.
Sweet. Hey, I'll take that.
Good turn.
Not bad.
Sweet.
Combat, you get to go first. Would you? So, here's what I'm hoping. Landrider dies and explodes.
Oh, that would be a nightmare.
Yeah, that would...
Hammers.
That'd be great.
4s. Oh, I could just not hit you. that would also
You've hit it once.
Hit it once.
He's where he rolls a 6.
Doesn't
No. Chaplain.
Sure shot was like 4. 2s. Yeah, all hit.
Yes.
5s.
Yeah.
1 man.
1 free up save. Landrider lives.
That's what I thought it was.
Landrider is going to attack back. No, he's not happy. Landrider chose violence. He's done 3 saves. Double 1. Come on. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Landrider's still in it though. And you've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? So you've successfully destroyed that, yeah? So that gets removed. That's done. Let's do this. And let's do the scores. Okay, at the end of turn 4 for the Iron Warriors, I'm on 58 points with a pending 6 points from Sabotage, and as Dave stops it, Display of Might is done for 4 points, so I get 1 CP. Dave is now behind by 10 points, so we're doing it live. He's going to draw another challenger card.
Come on.
Let's have a look.
I like these cards, they're good. Burst of speed, or, well, it's just called burst speed, so I can either have one of my units gain an additional D6 movement and can't move again in the shooting phase.
Okay.
Sorry. Or, models in 2 or more of my units made 1 or more attacks into the same enemy unit, and models in that enemy unit lost 1 or more wounds as a result of any of those attacks for 3 BP.
So have two units hit a unit and wound it.
Basically, yeah.
All right.
Oh, I make you lose wounds as well.
Right. Okay. What an absolute word salad. Anyway.
A lot of things are doing that.
Yeah. Right. Let's go into Dave's turn 5, and you're going to get points for destroying that. Okay. Now it wouldn't be a game between me and Dave. Hang on, you need this card, you little burst of speed. It wouldn't be a game with me and Dave unless there was some sort of mad play at the end of turn 5 to make it like really, really close. So you've got 2 CP. You've got Storm Hostile Objective.
Yep.
You've got Engage All Fronts. I don't know if you're going to be. You can't get that one, right?
Oh, I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, you're not even bothering with that. Wait, no, you're not. So you're not going for that one. Doesn't matter. What you're interested in, Storm Hostile Objective, and the actual, not the points from the challenge card. You're interested in the burst of speed, free stratagem you get instead, because that helps you do something. Explain.
My grand plan, Rich, is I advanced these Eradicators, got 6, which is amazing.
Because firestorm.
Yeah.
Detachment.
Still have assault on the weapons.
Yeah.
We're not in range of that objective still, and if I kill it with shooting, obviously the Terminators can't do anything, so I won't have the objective. But
challenger card.
burst speed lets me move and shoot, or move, shoot, move. So we're going to shoot you, hopefully kill you, and then move on the objective, scoring that.
Yeah.
And then if we burn these guys, so you can't get near my objective, I think I just win off the taking the victory off you. 16 points.
It's a solid plan.
It's a big swing.
Yeah, that Redeemer is a pain in the butt.
It is a scary pain in your backside. But don't worry, sorcerers are immune to damage, right? They just don't take damage apparently.
Well, Prescience does not stop those flamethrowers, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's the big play. Let's see if it works out for Dave. And I can do CP wise to save it. I've just got to hope that Dave fluffs up.
I mean, that could be boring, just leave combat throw grenade.
Would pop and smoke do anything? It'd give you a better save, wouldn't it?
It'd improve your save by 1, yeah.
Well, that's all I can do.
Go for it.
That's all I can do, innit? That's all I can do. But then you'll just jump on the objective anyway. With Land Raiders higher or C.
Or C at the moment, yeah.
I'm doing it. It's the only thing I can do.
Force the hit mesh with the 2 Eradicator guns and the 1 lower. Pause. Both the moment. So
Yes,
smoke
so I need you to fluff these rolls up.
Smoke came in clutch stuff, yeah? Well,
No, your band's want to hit anyway because I'm in combat.
There we go, fluffed them.
Oh!
5. 4's because of both the moment.
You reroll because you're an eradicator.
Gets it.
Right, it's over to me now.
-3, mate. 4 in total, but 3 because of your cover.
So -3, so it's a 5 up.
Yeah.
It's a 5 up, ladies and gentlemen. Can I do it? If I don't, it's dead. Plain smoke worked! Yes! Now, burst of speed, they've moved on to the objective, but that is not high. They've only got OC 3. I've got OC 6 on there because the Land Raider. So the Land Raider has to die. But with shooting phase is not done yet.
No, I'm salty now. So, flame storms here.
Yes.
Assault cannons and metal gun here. Multi-metal here, sorry. Oh, the storm bolter here.
Big sad.
Salty now, Rich.
Yeah.
Flamethrowers. 8 plus 6 is 14.
What a terrifying set of guns that's got. Oh, Lord. And there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do.
3.
How many is that?
10.
10.
-2 damage.
10. Oh my god. Right.
Prescience this.
I foresaw this.
Ending badly.
They're all dead.
I foresaw this ending badly.
Yeah, the full sorcerer squad is wiped out by the crazy flamethrowers on this thing. Seriously, why don't people take more of these? They're fantastic. Anyway, I guess it probably doesn't like toughness 12 stuff. But anyway, right, assault cannons. Or you trying some? Assault cannons. They'll get rid of that in there.
Assault cannons.
Injured one.
No prescience for you this time, my dude.
Oh.
3s and 6s. There's a dev. I'm going to re-roll that. There you go. 1 dev and 4 saves now.
4 saves. So you just kill off the injured Terminator.
Excellent. That's what you needed.
So now you need. There's 2 left, and there's 2 multi-melter shots coming in.
Hit 1.
Yep.
No,
not enough. They just got a storm bolter to do a bit of
you
pin.
can solve the unit.
Oh, right, of course. Yeah. So that's the sorcerer and 1 Terminator left.
Yeah.
Okay. All Land Raiders are choosing violence, so that's charging in and tank shocking. Just gonna run my sorcerer down. Uh-oh. So, spaghetti-o. 12 dice. Oh, God, this is going to be brutal. But you can only cost 6, that's not enough to kill them all.
5. Have you got CP? I used it, didn't you?
Yeah, I've used it. The best CP use ever, that.
Guess what? I killed the Terminator.
The Terminator's down. Okay, so it's just the Sorcerer versus a Land Raider. 6 attacks from the Land Raider and the Sorcerer. 4s and 3s.
Hits 4 of them, man.
Nice.
Wounds. 3 of them, Rich.
Yeah. He fails 1. I guess I just use his familiar, so he just took no damage whatsoever. Yeah, great stuff. My attacks now, I'll do my Land Raider. See if I can kill a Terminator. Go on. 3 hits, that's enough to kill a Terminator, that.
I don't like this.
Wounded on 4. No, just 1 armor save, mate.
Easy.
No, he laughs it off, and now see if your Terminators can actually kill my Land Raider.
Keep rubbing it in.
Don't fluff your dice rolls up, mate.
4s. Right, there's 2 hits at least.
Yes.
Orphan Moment is in play this time.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that.
Thank God for that. Made slight difference.
You got an extra hit.
Extra hit.
And now you get +1 to wound as well.
I've got it anyway from the chaplain. But,
oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah.
4s. There we go.
Be a real shame if this
Exploded.
Land Raider exploded, wouldn't it? Damn it. Now all consolidated onto that final objective. Wait, hang on. What difference does that make to you? You can't destroy that. Oh, you've got Stormhawk's objective, though. Alright.
I can destroy it. I picked it for destruction. But if you don't tip me off it...
with my Rhino.
With your Rhino.
Oh, hang on, I get to do my attacks over there. My sorcerer's going to do it.
Yeah,
So, I've got to put my Land Raider on top of all my dice. Get
You're going to Dark Pact?
I'm going to Dark... Of course I'm going to Dark Pact. I failed. Whoops. He took a mortal wound. That's alright. He'll get over that. Right. What am I going for? It's going to have to be lethals in it. Lethals with his force weapon. I'll take that. And 1 hit. Wounding on his strength 6, so he needs a 6. No, so that's 2 -1, so 2 free ups. Well, never mind. Good fight. So, that's it. Turn, let's do the scores. Okay, Dave's final turn. He's on 63 points, but he's got 16 points pending. Turns out he actually did do engage roll fronts because it's actually changed. You can actually get 1 point for being in 2 table quarters now. Woo! So, at the moment, I'm in the league. I've got 64 points, but unless I can stop and get a unit of Eradicators and a unit of Terminators off an objective with a Rhino. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're going to help. They're too busy in the cabinets inside that building, rooting through them. So, yeah, final turn for the Iron Warriors. Dave might have won this with his final turn 5 play. So let's see what the Iron Warriors draw in their final turn. Okay, final turn for the Iron Warriors. I drew Mark for Death, can't really do it. So I spent a CP, got Assassination, basically just as bad. In fact, worse. And then we got Secure No Man's Land, which the only way I could got that is if my Sorcerer left combat to go back to that objective, which means he would get overwatched to pieces by that Redeemer. The Rhino ain't killing Terminators or Eradicators off there, that ain't happening, and the Raptors are too far out of action to do anything. So basically, I ain't scoring no points, so I've added it all up. Final score, 89 points to the Salamanders, 74 points to the Iron Warriors, making that a Salamanders victory. I do really enjoy it when like catch-up mechanics work, get you back in the game, and then a turn 5 play can win you the game. I think that's awesome, and I'm really glad that actually happened. Apart from me losing, but I'll get over it eventually, one day. Nice one. Anyway, put it there, mate. Another fantastic turn 5 clutch game.
It's all we do these days, isn't it? Can we get a draw? Can we sneak?
How many times do we need say we aren't rigging this? Do you know what I mean? We're just playing it to how it's intended. I suppose.
Choice the cards. Literally, the cards are just coming out, and it's like, oh, yeah, I think I can do this. Yeah. And it's just little bit like that little blight last game. That refused to die.
Yeah, that was class.
I was like, oh, go away.
But I, like I said in the last game with Andy, I like catch-up mechanics. I think they're good.
No, agreed.
They keep you in the game, keep you playing until the end, give you the option of making a play.
They're all 3 as well, so it's like you can almost not anticipate. You can almost kind of say, actually, I know he's going to be playing catch-up, but he's only got those 3. Mm-hmm. It's like you're not playing like you're not going to lose a game where it's this random card can give you between 1 and 5, and you're like, oh, I've got to catch mechanics.
I think what you're saying there is a little bit of what they've targeted with this new deck, haven't they? Because sometimes you'll be playing someone, and then the draw bring it down, and go, and then the points would just go, and you're like, oh, you know what I mean?
I'm not, even if I draw good cards, I'm only getting 4 or 5, and you've just got 15 in a turn. Sweet.
Yeah, I've just drawn 2 cards, and the best I could get is 5 points from the pair of them added together, and then you've drawn bring it down, and you can do how many points in one turn.
That entire deck is very consistent. It's like if you score 2 cards, you get about 8 or 9 points. There's no giant swing cards like there was in the last deck. It's still got Colour Horde, and it's. What is it on about when it says 13? Is it literally just because of Death Guard units with two characters in a unit? What is that about? Is it just because of that? And Space Marines. Space Marines have 2 characters in a unit as well.
Yeah, I guess, but it's not as prominent as it is in Death Guard, is it?
No, but remember, these rules are written for me. So Blood Angels, 10-man slot assist squad with characters.
I'm not a Horde.
I'm not a Horde. I'm safe. Mark is safe.
Yeah.
I don't want to complain. You play Death Guard, you enjoy it.
I'm just sick of playing games, and every time you draw Colour Horde, it's just like, get lost.
Tell you what, I'll bring 120 crew for you to absolutely massacre. You can draw Colour Horde and go, oh, one there.
Yes.
Get the miniguns out.
Anyway, you need to pick a man of the match for your Salamanders.
The Redeemer did a lot of work, to be fair.
Oh God, the tank is brutal.
The Redeemer did a lot of work.
I should have kept shooting it, but when you made those 4 armour saves for it, it just sapped my enthusiasm for shooting it anymore, and I just stopped shooting it, and I really should have kept shooting it.
I wanted the man of the match with the Gravis captain, and he just really killed one Chaos Legionnaire very, very well.
Punching one guy in particular.
Stop it, he's already dead.
Who am I going to... You know what it is? Oh, my man of the match is easy. It's got to be that... They were cooked at the end, but that Sorcerer with the Legionnaires and that stratagem, for healing. Fantastic, that. Getting D3 models back for 1 CP.
Actually, I take it back. My man of the match. Not even death will stop me from killing Rich's Terminators. That Dreadnought.
Oh, that Dreadnought.
That Dreadnought went to town.
Yeah. Normally my Terminators are like, they're the best thing.
Yeah,
they just got all their strength sapped away from him, refusing to die. Redemptor Dreadnoughts are brilliant. But yeah, that little when it comes to me using detachments on the channel, I'm just trying to, obviously, because I'm making content and I want to show things off, and so people might not be aware, and I'm not showing it off to its full power. I've just got my models that I own, and if I can get something painted up in town like my Sorcerer, to get him sort of ready for a video, then I will. So I'm showing them off, but I'm never showing them off to the full capacity, which means there's always more you can lean into. And I don't think this is a bad detachment. It's got a few handy.
I'll tell you now, because I read it and I went, ooh. Vashtar, a Warpsmith that is a Psyker, and your 3 Forge Fiends is a Strength 13 Blast, Damage 3 monstrosity that will look at a Land Raider and go, you're dead, have a nice day.
It is definitely, like I said at the beginning, it is definitely, with this cabal of chaos, it is actually worth considering taking that with Vashtar.
It makes your miniguns good as well. Strength 11 miniguns. You know,
the Hades auto
cannons.
Yeah. I've got Vashtar, but I want to take him again in the Soulforge War Pack with the buffed up Lord Disco. So that's what I'm going to work towards, getting that done, because I just love Vashtar's model. Thank God he's better now. Do you know what I mean? So that's Iron Warriors wise. That's where I'm going to be going. I have got another Warsmith that I'm working on as well, which is the Horus Heresy one, but I've made him more chaosy for 40k. But yeah,
it's your Lord of Scars and Redemption Arc now, isn't it? Because that model,
it's 9th edition again, baby.
You've been playing that model. I've run bad games, and you've been playing it. I've been going, oh, he's so cool, but he's so bad. And he's like, keep the door down. He's like, I'm back, boys, and I've got buffs.
I'm back. Cracks his kind of monster open.
He's got my extend rate. He's got 4 months.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to, with my Iron Warriors, whipping out Vashtar again and going to town. And then, we're going to have to get one of your armies back on, aren't we?
Yeah.
You've got Imperial Knights. You're working on that, aren't you?
I could bring Grey Knights back if you want to just drown some puppies in the bag. Because I'm still waiting for my Codex, and at the moment they are not good.
Yeah. Well, Grey Knights, you've got Imperial Knights, we've only seen a few of them so far, but you've obviously been working on them.
Yeah.
So yeah, possibly new Imperial Knight army on the channel, for this probably 3 in it.
No,
I've got my Chaos Knights I need to work on, because they're the next book out, but it's like, I'm trying to juggle so many things at once.
The problem is, you keep giving us so much good stuff all the time. The thing is, it's like the field manual came out on Thursday, or Wednesday, whenever it came out, and I saw the Death Company and jump packs had gone down, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll paint 10 of them. And it's like, I feel like no matter what focus and direction you have, there's always this other army going, come paint us instead.
Yeah.
You know you want to.
Yeah, I've got so many painting projects on, and then because of this detachment, I'm now painting a Chaos Sorcerer this morning. Do you know what I mean? Before a game, I suppose paint's on my hand, look. But yeah, there's plenty coming. I can't wait to get Vashtar in the next game. We'll see you there.